Was he living on the streets with a needle in my arm? Was he waking up inside that fucking jail behind the bars? Was he sitting in a prison cell just praying that I would die? Or was he waking up from overdoses thanking God I'm still alive? Was it you or was it me? Was his pain a necessity? Was it everything I needed for the fight? 'Cause I went searching for the answer in the bottom of a bottle, but the bottom of the bottle always came up dry. Was it you or was it me? Was his pain a necessity? Was it everything I needed for the fight? 'Cause I went searching for the answer in the bottom of a bottle, but the bottom of the bottle always came up dry. Was it you or was it me? Was his pain a necessity? Was it everything I needed for the fight? 'Cause I went searching for the answer in the bottom of a bottle, but the bottom of the bottle always came up dry. Was it you or was it me? Was his pain a necessity? Was it everything I needed for the fight? 'Cause I went searching for the answer in the bottom of a bottle, but the bottom of the bottle always came up dry.
Dude, so you're telling me you smoked crack before?
And I remember months in the prison cell, letters coming in the mail, and no one wanna wish me well. No one wanna answer when I call. And I remember staring at the ceiling,
happy for you. Very happy. No more drinking, right? No more smoking. I'm China man, very happy for you. Peace and love. Good night.
I never let you know what tricks are up my sleeve, even though all my friends keep saying I shouldn't live. I don't wanna ride out through the night alone, but some things are just meant to be. A broken dream, lost tape and glue. Frankenstein as good as new. No place to go, nowhere to be. 'Cause my next breath ain't guaranteed.
You can't let that down. Like, whatever you guys are uncertain about in your future, in your life, you can't let that down. Run who you are and who you want to become. You have to know that deep down inside of you, within you, there's a certainty that can't be stopped. You just have to know that it's going to pan out because you're doing the best that you can. And, like, we're all just here doing the best that we can.
I wanna let you know what's really on my mind, but it's already gone and already left behind. So if you really believe in the glitters and the gold, then I guess go ahead, they already got you sold. $1 short and it's too late to stop. Talking shit at the coffee shop. The wrong turn and like it's
Okay. I don't know what OBS undid my things today, but we out here. We out here doing things. We're out here trying our best here. But hello, everybody. Welcome to another edition of the Alpha Hour Podcast for this November 26th, the post Thanksgiving show. I'm your host, the one and only Alpha Russ. Now, I am currently in my server. Howdy, Alpha. Okay, thank you, Dan. Thank you for letting me know that my mic actually turned on. Literally, I just decided to like do this as a live stream instead of a video because like I like it to be a little bit free flow. You know what I'm saying? But what was I was about to say here? But I got home. I watched the video over my lunch break and everything like that today at work. So I was just kind of taking notes. The only reason why I took some notes that I don't have with me right now because I wrote it on a piece of paper I actually threw it away. But I kind of alluded to this earlier on Twitter. Because I alluded to this, the reason why was because, there we go, is because, I just, there's something about this whole thing, I just want to make sure I got that right sized for all y'all. Let's see here, top line, there we go, put it on the live chat instead here, but you know, there's a couple of reasons why I want to talk about this. Well, it's actually for two. So I know this is gonna make him bring me up again and everything like that, but oh shit. Hold on, let me make sure I'm not peeking. There we go. Alright. I should be fine now. But, one of the reasons why I wanted to bring this up was because, it feels like deja vu. It feels like deja vu. And you're like, Russ, why are you saying this? This isn't the meme. This isn't the anime that everyone always quotes when they're talking about deja vu, right? So the creator that we are seeing today, his name was Mama Max. He did a video, I think around the same time last year. I could be wrong. Let me double check here. Let me check here. GodCult here, because I did note that that one video, the particular video that everyone was going goo goo for gaga. I guess he deleted the video, but there was a video that was basically telling YouTube to pick a side, telling YouTubers to pick a side and everything like that. And there was a reference of Tommy from Tommy C Shot from the Point, and everything like that. Now that video was now, and I'm only gonna point this out one time. Hello. Hey, Doug.
Hello. Hey.
Hello. Hi.
What's up?
Not much. I'm trying to get to the intro of this, so just give me one more second. I'll chime you in. So, where was I? Okay, so there's this part right here where it goes through all of the people who've actually like done the information. I don't know what this is supposed to be for, so like Twitter, other YouTube, Patreon, phone, music, and then there's tools right there. And if I click on this is the editor of the video. Now, I have to be very particular when I say this, okay? I don't care about Slug. I don't care about him. Whatever happens with him is his doing. Not mine. Not anything else. But everyone's suddenly got amnesia suddenly got amnesia about this, because if I recall, this is the same outrage that we're having about Slug being the editor than it was last year. To the point where him and Mama Max had a whole beef for a while. And then I guess that it's all good, it's all perfect, it's fine. Because he's doing this video. And I just want to say, I had a feeling this was going to happen. And I'm alright with it. You know what? There's some people there who are not okay with it and everything like that. But I'm okay with it. Because you know what? He's doing his own thing. Let him do his own thing. If they want to do the research into him, that's on them. If they don't, that's on them as well. That said, I'm just going to repeat exactly what I said on Twitter. Or X, whatever you want to call it now. It's... Doug, I'm flustered here.
Yeah, I know. I'm confused too, like Jessica.
Well, I mean, dazed and confused is one thing, but so it said today about around 3:00, because people were sending me some shit about it, about the new Mama Max video and everything like that, and I was like, okay, what's the big deal about it? I'm not like, I don't partake in Mama Max's stuff, because I'll say the same thing what I said before about it, in mostly private calls, because I never really put my 2 cents worth about Mama Max. His videos were kind of like his videos, and this is the reason why I'm doing this whole thing in the first place, is giving the best critique I could possibly can of the stylizing of the video, the styling of the content and everything like that. Because, like, I believe there is a message in this, but it's hidden behind cool lights and strobes and like imagery and everything like that that we're kind of used to anyway. Because there's been people over the years, when they made hit pieces about people on YouTube and everything like that, with this type of styling and everything. And I'll say this. So I see Mama Max video, but the credits have a lot of drama about who's the creator as the editor of the video. He's done work for Mama Max before, so I don't know why everyone is surprised that he was employed by Mama Max. Now I want to verify this. I just want to clarify this, okay? Because I believe, and Slug can agree to disagree on this and everything like that. Everyone could agree to disagree if they're in the same editing sphere, so to speak, whether it's for movies, TV, YouTube, blah blah blah. He says he's a freelancer. One of the things that I know about freelancers is freelancers, when they do a job, they do it with the guise of, if there's one fuck up, if there's one fuck up with the paperwork for it, or like in the editing and everything like that, you don't get paid. Like, you're on a thinner ice than, say, like a traditional paid editor or everything like that. And to be fair, maybe Mama Max, when he came up to talk about doing this video, he looked at Slug and just simply said, "You know what? I don't care what anyone says. I'm still gonna let him do it, and I'm gonna actually pay him." Now this is not me trying to kiss ass with Slug or Mama Max
God, no.
or anything like that. Don't like the guy.
Yeah.
But you know what? I don't like the guy, and it's just like I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy ever, you know. We'll fight forever. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say this, because Slug and I, it's the Midnight Express versus the Rock and Roll Express. It's always gonna be forever. Like, we'll probably be fighting in the spirit realm when we're both dead.
Oh crap! It never ends.
It never ends.
Unless Slug goes to hell, then.
I mean, who knows? Allegedly, I would like to point that out.
Allegedly.
Okay.
Allegedly.
Who am I to judge? But the big man himself. All right. But
Yeah.
maybe in the spirit realm, maybe me and him will just look at each other and go, "Oh God, we're both ugly." I mean, look, I'm not. I always say I'm no George Clooney, and I'll never be, and that's fine. But yeah,
Not even George Clooney can be George Clooney.
George Clooney can be George Clooney if George Clooney tried to be George Clooney.
Yeah, you know.
Hi, I'm George Clooney. I want to play as myself, George Clooney. It's like, is that possible,
Like
sir?
Batman.
Huh? But no, so I watched this while I was on my break, and I did it in the same speed that we're gonna be. Oh, okay, hold on. Which was at 1.5 speed, and
I don't remember that.
look, I had 30 minutes, so this was a little, and I had to help with customers and everything like that. So it's one of those things where, you know, hey, shit happens.
Girl.
But
I hate when shit happens.
this is the first time I'm reading this. Oh my God, Doug. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. All right. Now, okay. So I was a little J-baited by the
Slug and editor?
No, I wasn't J-baited by that. I was actually J-baited by the thumbnail. But then I see, now this is what happened. I literally saw it, and I just looked at my phone, and for a brief minute, my mind was like, why would he cancel Moist Critical? First of all, I don't care what anyone says. Moist Critical is based. Moist Critical is based. But you know what he did? And so there's a term that I've heard a lot of. I'm trying to think. I think it's either drama or not drama YouTubers, T channels, or even in some circles of the true crime circles, is called a false floor thumbnail. So what is a false floor thumbnail?
Yeah, what is that?
So a false floor thumbnail is when you give a title that implicates one thing, but it's actually about something that is with that person in a different context, in a different light, and everything like that. So I'm
that more considered like a clickbait thumbnail.
Kinda like,
but not
so
really.
like, but here's the thing. So he actually used not used he uses Charlie Moist Critical, Um,
No. It's a
to
thought.
try to use him as a vehicle for what he wants to do.
Views.
And now, and I want to clarify this. I'm not trying to like go against what Mama Max is trying to do and everything like that. And by the way, I'm not calling him GodCult. I'm calling him Mama Max
What are you
because
calling him?
I'm calling him Mama Max because that's the only name I know him.
Corpse husband.
No, I was. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna call him Corpse Husband, a guy that who has a breathing problem. Okay.
Yeah. Wait, wait. Mama Max changed his YouTube name. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah, so he was it was under the name he was under the name Mama Max earlier this year, and then I guess a month and a half ago he changed his name to
Why?
GodCult. I don't know the reasons why. I didn't like poke and prod of why, but you know what? If he wants to do that, that's on him. Okay, whatever. But it's like,
Sounds kind of gay to me, but
well, I guess that is gonna make me pretty gay because I'm announcing I'm changing my name to Beta Russ. Beta. Okay. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and watch this video now. Actually, wait. No, I gotta read the description. So, I created a video for the survivor of Camden Jared Davis using GPT-4 and cult psychology. My approach seems dramatic, but it's to put more eyes on the story, often ignored. You've been an inspiration. I want to use our past interactions to blow up this issue. We last spoke a while ago. Where your integrity? Oh, it's basically a little small letter to Charlie and the other people who appear on this. We spoke a while ago.
You're live streaming right now. What's that?
Yeah, I know.
It's right there in the recommended.
We last spoke on Discord a while ago. While your integrity and advocacy for the marginalized impressed me, this led me to suggest involving you in this project. Your hesitation is understandable, but this video aims to clarify my intentions and serious messaging I'm conveying, where we share a passion for fighting injustices. This video addresses injustices that get overshadowed by subjects like Sniper Wolf, posing risks to society and youth. Children are more important and vulnerable among our species, and they face increasing dangers online. While this isn't a direct order, it's a loud recommendation for us as an influencers to protect and guide them to the best of our abilities. The video's stark tone underscores the urgency of this matter. It's a call to action in these challenging times. I hope you'll consider joining me in the cause to help those affected and prevent further harm. Best Max Striker, filmmaker dedicated to empowering children. Okay. So, as I read this, you probably kind of get the picture of what's going on.
Hashtag we are real. What the hell does that mean?
You're about to see. So, now there's some things that I'm gonna point out, and because, like I said, this is primarily one of the reasons why I wanted to do the stream is because I wanted to criticize a little bit of the video editing, the video message a little bit, because you could convey a message, but if it's in between subliminal messaging, it could be read as one or two ways. You're either telling them, hey, do this or else, or hey, you should do this. You should do this. Think about the publicity that you could get. Like that because like I said, he says this. So he says he used GPT-4, which, by the way, I'm assuming he means GPT-4. So he used AI and cult psychology.
Oh, boy. Dude, he's not a fucking psychologist.
I mean, look, there's books that that talk about like the cult psychology and everything like that. I mean,
but it doesn't mean that you have a license to practice. There's a difference. Just
Well,
like if you're gonna be a lawyer, you can't. You know what? You could understand the law. You could even read all much as you could read all the law you want till the cows come home. But that doesn't mean that you could practice law. You have to go to law school, get pass the bar exam, and practice law. That's how it works in the real world. And that's how
but
I see it.
okay, and I disagree with you on that in some regards because like it's nice to also be kind of knowledgeable about it, but you could also be wrong about it.
Well,
Which
yeah,
that's the thing about conversations like we're
that,
having right now.
that's
We're
fine. I mean,
we're
that's fine.
agreeing to
Like,
disagreeing, but we also
mhm,
understand where we're coming from in all those regards. Like
right,
for
right,
example, like you could say like, hey, my family member is this, and this, and they have
yeah,
PhDs in this, and this, and you could state the same opinion, but you guys come from a different avenue that comes to the same point.
yeah. Okay, let me clarify what I
Okay.
meant. Like,
Okay.
like if okay, like for those like okay, you shouldn't steal or kill, or you got to have a license to drive a car. Those are like common understandable law. We know those, and those are right and
Mhm.
wrong. Now, when it comes to like fair use and stuff like that, that is falls under in a gray area.
Yeah.
That's that has to be required in a court of law.
Yeah.
So that's yeah. So so that's my let be fair. Like okay, we
Uh.
understand the basics of those, but
Yeah. No. So like, so when he's talking about like cult psychology, right? He probably read some books that show good examples of that. Like for instance, and it kind of makes me feel old when I say this, but one of my favorite movies is a movie called Eyes Wide Shut. It has Tom Cruise in it. It's a wonderful movie.
mm,
That has one of the most it has one of the greatest examples of cult psychology in it because it's basically a cult.
yeah,
It's a cult in the movie. So I think what he's trying to convey here in saying that in the description is, look, I'm using certain tactics that is pretty common in cults, or I think he's saying in some cases what a lot of like a lot of YouTubers do, or what like a lot of politicians do and everything like that. Because there's some
oh
like it's
yeah.
kind of like using subliminal messaging and everything like that, you know.
So are
Uh,
you saying that everything could have a cult like behavior, which is true by the way?
I
Like
mean, look, another good example is V for Vendetta. That's another thing that I strongly I will say this too because I forget to talk about this in his first video.
mm,
That the video that I remembered, the whole like slug riot, slug should be an editor, all that stuff last year about was that was in a way that was like V for Vendetta, and like
ah
I've kind of noticed this, and you could disagree or agree with this on this. Anyone at home right now, or at work or wherever you're watching this at. Thank you, by the way. You could be on the toilet and watching this. Thank you. Make sure you like to subscribe to the stream. Okay.
What are we covering today, boys? Why was I tagged?
we're covering
We're
Mama
looking at
Max.
the new Mama Max video.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mama Max is a pedophile. And a
All right. All right.
I
But
killed
no.
him.
Okay. So
Allegedly.
allegedly. All right. But no, we're before you came in, me and Doug were talking about like the use of cult psychology and everything like that. Like you've seen the movie V for Vendetta before, right?
No.
No. Oh,
No.
I gotta show you that movie. That's actually one of the best
You guys
movies.
are old, remember? I am a youngster. I'm hip with the kids.
Yeah, and
Not
I
like
and I
not like Tipster.
and
Tipster
I
literally hips with them. If you know what I mean.
and honestly, I'm so hip I need a hip replacement.
Oh,
Nice.
Yep. Okay. Anyway, but one of the things that I was conveying about because of Mama Max's video last year gave me a lot of V for Vendetta um, references
vibes.
in it. Yeah. So like I watched this video and it doesn't give me that same vibe per se, but it's kind of
Oh, I
it's
see.
kind of in that same category like as that if that makes sense. Like it does give me that vibe, and that's why I was like, okay, maybe I should actually talk about this and maybe kind of give from like some of that who's been in radio TV, who sees this type of stuff before and is bad at editing. I will point this out. I am bad at editing, but if that's because I haven't used an editor in so long, so like bear with me on that. But
I'll bear
there's
with ya.
yeah, there's a Chicago Bear. Bear. Ugh.
Art?
Oh nope, you just fumbled the ball. All right, yeah.
No.
There's your football joke of the day, everyone. Happy Sunday. All right, so let's go. I'm just gonna go right into the
Oh,
video.
it is Sunday, yeah.
My name is Max Stryker. I'm a filmmaker dedicated to empowering children. This is a call to action disguised as a cancellation. It is my hope that it will bring the maximum amount of eyes and ears to crucial issues in our society.
Let's see here. Youth experiencing homeless. Modern slavery research project reports that homeless youth has higher rates of primary risk factors for trafficking, such as poverty, unemployment, and a history of sexual abuse or mental health abuse. Issues that those aging out of foster care systems face high rates of the dirty, 18%, and
Dirty?
labor, the good dirty,
Oh,
in some aspects. Okay, I got to point that out. And labor, 10% trafficking. Now, let me
pregnant
state.
women are being trafficked?
Well,
guess-
like basically kids who are phased out of the foster care system. So like in most states,
Oh, yeah.
I've seen this recently. So a couple states are now starting to phase them out by like 16, 18 just to save room, which is kind of stupid. Like they're still a minor.
Same thing.
Still
That's
minor.
the same thing that's the same thing they did in the jail system.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, like
And look how the world
now-
that worked out.
Now here's my thing. Because I'm a firm believer in this. I believe that people who sex traffic and labor traffic, they should get the highest penalty possible. Like there's no like collect 20 and pay $2 million. No. They should be going to the front of the line for any state that has the death penalty. Like, and it's a federal.
Sorry, CM Punk came back to WWE. What the fuck?
Yes.
Can we? Yeah, I know. Anyway, we can talk about that later. But you okay? But you know, and I've talked to people who have actually been in these type of situations before, and it's sad, right? It's extremely sad, like especially coming straight from a homeless shelter and foster care, and they're immediately going into like these seedy like 1-star hotels, like bed bug bites and everything like that, and this dude's paying like paying for them to do the dirty, or like, you know, hey, go mow the lawn. It's like, you know, do all my stuff that I don't want to do because I'm a busy businessman, blah 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 blah. You know, that stuff. They should be going to the front line of the of the death penalty line. They should be getting executed first, and then all the money that they have remaining in their bank accounts should be spread to all of their victims and everything like that. That is my opinion. But, and I had to say that so scuffly because it did.
Not the but.
Yeah. I believe there should be an exception in the Geneva Convention for those who partake in the labor and sex trafficking. That they should be subjected to unhumane things. Yeah. Like, you're diddling with a kid? Hey, you're going to be suffering. You're going to lose a toe. And you're going to die very slowly. Because you're not a human anymore. You're fucking scum. That's why I believe.
Yeah. Too. Same here. Well.
Anyway.
Let this video be the example by which we, as influencers, can make digestible content for our audience, while addressing much more important matters. Thank you.
Digestible? I'm gonna throw up.
Okay, so...
I approve this message. By the Mama Max.
So, okay, this is the first one. This is the first part that I sat there and I paused for a minute, and I had to sit there and go, okay, where's the angle here, right?
Where's Kurt Angle? Yeah, where is he?
He's at home in Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh?
Yeah. He'd be a better. By the way, he'd be a better quarterback than Kenny Pickett. Just saying.
Kenny Pickett? Why is he going after Moist Critical? What the fuck is wrong with that?
Well, you gotta go after one of the big guys.
Well, see, what he's doing is he's using the same tactic that a lot of people in small commentary would do. Like, they would tag. And this is for even me sometimes, because I'll be guilty as charged in this. But thankfully, I've actually had common sense, and I just like, you know what? If they find the video, they find the video. Cool, whatever, you know. But like as you see right here, they're using the at Penguins Zio. Now, and that's something that I will criticize YouTube about. You shouldn't be able to ping people for that. Or you should at least give them the option of that.
So he's trying to.
He's trying to get Moist Critical's attention about it by all means. So it's
Jesus Christ! What a desperate crybaby bitch.
Like and I know, but
sorry, no.
Yeah,
That's
but you're gonna see we're gonna.
This is the same shit that he did before by saying that when he was talking to Susan Wojcicki, that it aged like spoiled milk. Cry me a river. Jack Perry.
Yeah, no. But, like... well, no, like, you know... I get the tactic. I really do.
Yeah,
but
I get it as well, but it's just...
It's
bitchy.
You're trying to force someone that... And I'll be wrong on this, and if I'm wrong on this, cool. You know, I'll gladly be wrong about it.
Oh, you'd be wrong.
According to certain people, I'm always wrong.
Same here,
but like, if I'm not mistaken, like, Moist Critical has gone on the record and talked about like how, you know, all these sex trafficking people like that. I think he did a video about EDP, and he pointed out the whole sex trafficking thing is horrible and it should be abolished and everything like that. Like, you know, I'm sitting here going like, okay, he made a statement about it before, but
what do you want him to do?
Why the sudden urge now to suddenly sit there and go like, we got to do this now. We got to do this now. Where was this urge when you were trying to
pick your poison? I am Batman.
Like where like, see, this urgency would only make sense if you actually had a foundation that was collaborating with people that were constantly doing raids on people who are doing sex trafficking stuff and labor trafficking stuff like that. There's many of those in the U.S. alone. Like I read a statistic recently. I think it's from Harvard, or it could be from Oxford. I could be wrong, but they said that but like they said that since 1999, sex trafficking has gone up 122%, and they predict that if there isn't enough stopping it, it could absolutely destroy up to 25 to 30% of the world's population by 2060, because these people are being used in a rough sexual, or in some cases a super labor-intensive way that they can't recreate, they can't procreate, they can't do anything because they're so tired, they're so worn out. Like,
You mean like smashing their balls with a giant hammer?
no, that's Jackass. That's Jackass. No, 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 no.
Well, I mean a sledgehammer. That's how you stop the reappropriation. I know I said
no. Okay. I don't want to think about that now. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Whoa!
Oh, who the heck are you clicking on my video? Well, let me be the first to welcome you to my channel. Today...
Oh my god, he's Irish!
I don't even know if is he Irish?
Well, the look of the Irish, I'm gonna tell you that what's on it on my...
Either that, or he's just really good at making an Irish accent, or Scottish accent.
I thought he corpse husband voice. What the fuck?
No, he could. It's just like well, it's studio tricks that he could do.
I literally thought he was a different person when he was like speaking Irish. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Oh,
it's Sam Hyde. It's like, Hassan Piker.
Sam Hyde.
Hiker.
I'm coming to kill you.
Yeah.
In the ring? No, in real life.
In Minecraft, Roblox, everything, blah blah blah. Don't take this video down YouTube.
This video diverges
I'm
from
sorry.
the usual content. While it's easy to get caught up in the latest internet sensations, there's a pressing need to shine a light on a much deeper, darker, demonic topic lurking beneath the surface. Sniper Wolf.
Oh my gosh! No.
Is he doing what?
He's basically like parroting like what a lot of people say about like reactionary and into some regards commentary.
Oh, wait a minute.
Like how the fact that like he's doing this thing where he's just sitting there and go like, this is what I see from the commentary community. This is what I see from the reactionary community. It's just people just making weird faces and just going, like making all those noises and everything like that. Bare minimum, like talking about it and everything like that. Like we try to do our best to do that. Like, and if we miss the mark, we miss the mark. That's the thing. I believe that if we miss the mark, I think a creator could come up and just sit there and go like, hey, I noticed you guys watched the video. It isn't really a fair use, but I'm not going to strike you, but just next time be careful like that. I think that...
Be careful.
Yeah, be careful, please. Especially, yeah.
Yeah, Skelly, you be careful too.
What? Sorry, I saw a video.
Yeah, you better be careful, or else... You better be careful.
I saw a video of a guy lighting himself on fire. Sorry.
Okay, that was lit.
Oy vey. Guys, this is a 22-minute video. We're in minute 14. Y'all just sit here and go like...
You guys are fucking rambling on random shit. It's like, you guys don't continue.
Shut up, Skelly!
What was that?
Wait, why does he look like Flatley now?
Honestly, I feel like...
What the fuck is he doing? What the fuck is he doing?
Why does he look like Flatley?
I mean, perfect screenshot. Anyone that who's doing who's watching this is your time right now. Go ahead, take a screenshot of this, or minute 26. This is your thumbnail. You're welcome. All right.
There we go. Chipster loves.
All right.
Don't.
No.
Fucking dare.
Loves e-girls. He loves other e-girls besides his wife. There you go.
All right.
There you go. Okay, I got it. There you go. I got it right here. I'm gonna put it in the thing.
All right, there you go.
Casual talk, right here. There you go.
What?
Gucci
My name
Mane.
is Spencer, and I am a survivor of Camden Gerard Davis,
What the
the
fuck
leader
is
of
that
the
on the
destructive cult that has victimized hundreds of minors. This video is our screen for action.
Yeah, and then there's.
Oh my God! It's
Spencer, a 16-year-old girl from Wyoming,
my
Texas,
God, it's
mysteriously
Superman.
disappeared, lured by the illusion of joining a supernatural family as a vampire on some random corner of the internet. She actually found herself ensnared in a dangerous sex cult led by a child predator posing as a werewolf god. The man had recruited hundreds of young children.
Okay, like.
Oh my God! It's Edward. The fuck?
Oh no.
Twilight.
I was about to say, please don't say it's Edwin.
No, Edward from Twilight, the wolf.
Oh, okay. No, that's Edward is the vampire. You're thinking of Jacob.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Jacob! Damn
Yeah,
it, I ruined
yeah,
the joke.
folks.
Fuck.
I read the Twilight series. All right, fuck all of you. All right.
Oh,
Actually, those.
Doug is gonna come after you now.
Yeah, he's gonna cancel me for reading Twilight books. So fuck that. Okay. But no, like, okay, seriously, like, I don't want to say it, but at the same time, I do want to say it. Fuck it, I'm gonna say it anyway.
Say it.
Okay.
Say it.
So anyone like that who's born after 2002, honestly, just fall for the most like weirdest things and everything like that.
Yes, Skelly.
I was born on 2002, you dipshit.
Yeah, fuck you.
He said after you dipshit.
Yeah, that's you.
All right, children.
You're retarded.
Yes, I know I am. Thank you very much.
No, not you, Doug. Oh, Doug.
Wow. Fucking ass. You know what? Fuck you. Yeah.
Be careful, Doug. You might actually put you in a weird sex cult with a werewolf god. Okay, and that werewolf god just so happens to be Edwin.
Edward, no.
All right. He's just. I mean, look, man.
Colton's video. No, I'm kidding.
Look,
Wait,
either way,
Colton
either way,
is a werewolf god?
either way. Okay,
Oh.
look. I'm gonna be real here and say this. Like, look, I did do a little bit of due diligent research while I was making some thumbnails and eating my dinner. But this is a legit story. So, like, first of all, anyone that tries to make fun of this story, first of all, you're an asshole. But
Yeah.
at the same time, like, I just realized I did that, so that's a me. So, you know, I am the asshole. Hello.
Hi, asshole.
Werewolf god, huh? Wild, yeah.
Wow.
The man recruited hundreds of young children subjected to unspeakable crimes, which that's like, you know, I read these stories about like these cults and everything like that, especially like cults and child trafficking, stuff like that, especially that they're done by the gangs and everything like that. Like it bothers me that, you know, this generation is really like, you know,
stupid. Yes.
well, not stupid.
Okay.
Like, you know,
Say it.
like the kids that who like the people. Hold on, fuck, I'm brain farting here. Like people that who like lure you in and everything like that, you know, and like
Lightfoot? What?
no lore, like, you know,
Oh,
please come in,
Lord.
please come in, you know, like it kind of reminds me of this thing that that happened years ago, when the mall was like really big and everything like that, you know, and
I know about the mall.
yeah, there used to be like this spa that was there, and it was run by a young young Asian couple, you know, they're barely speaking English. They're trying to lure you in, just like, come on, I'll give you a free massage. come on, I'll give you guys free massage, you know, and everything like that. And I
Free
would
massage.
and I would see people go in there and everything like that, and like, and I I just sit there and go like, huh, okay, that's weird.
They
You
got
know,
more than a free massage.
yeah, this is what, and then like a couple days later they get shut down because of that. Like, and it's because people are these small like massage parlors and everything like that. At the time, now they're getting smart about it, which is unfortunate. It's stupid. I wish we could put more money into it, like honestly, for sex trafficking and everything like that. Because let's face it, and this is the only time I'm getting political about it. Trump put a lot of money into the sex trafficking research to make sure that people were found, arrested, and given justice, like to all those women that who were unfortunately, you know, harassed in a physical, mental, and in some regards spiritual way. So it's one of those things where I'm kind of like, you know, I hate those type of people. I really do. And like, and I was really young, and I didn't understand all that until like I heard the stories, and like my parents were pretty you know, wise to
Not
tell me
really.
what was going on. You know, like sitting there going like, well, here's what they found out. This is what these types of things do, and everything like that. You know, I mean, I was about 8 or 9, so I didn't understand, like, fully understand. We're at not 8 and 9. We're talking about Pokemon cards, WWF, and like Digimon, which I was huge on. I had like 3 Tamagotchis of those. Okay, anyway.
It's Tamaguchis, but anyhow.
Almost 7 years later, Spencer and the other survivors shared their stories with me. This video serves as their scream for action against their perpetrator. Action.
Hold on.
Scary.
Hold on. I don't know why, but for some reason, why do I feel like I'm looking at Deji? Like, I think it's because of the I think it's because of the no, Doug, fucking Doug, straight to that. No, it's because of the way that his camera is. Like, it kind of it reminds me of Deji in that way, because that's how he started, right? So like,
hey, Common Shorts Gamer here.
Oh god, I have no knowledge of any of this.
I have no knowledge of any of this. And I'm black.
Wait, oh my god, hold on. There's so many things that they just pulled onto me. He'll use anonymous accounts on various internet forums to spread rumors of false information about the victim. He has a history of spreading disinformation to deflect from allegations against him. I'm trying to read as many as I can, so it's not uncommon for figures like him to accuse detractors of slander and attempt to shift the narrative. There's a possibility that he will use social media and other platforms to discredit us or make counterclaims to confuse the public. Why are you not coming in with this evidence to the police? Like,
because he wants to make
now, like here, this is my big criticism of this whole video in general. Like, why is this information not being given to like a resource center that absolutely will send this to like the FBI, like the local PDs and everything like that, that basically send out a whole message to the whole country that, hey, we're looking for this motherfucker and he deserves to be sent to the chair, honestly. And basically given a hostile part 1, not part 2, the one that everyone hates, okay?
Don't tell me there's a part 2 to this.
No, I'm talking about
oh, thank God.
Okay, like okay, yeah, no.
Camden, Gerard, Davis, Leviathans are coming for you.
Wait, little Leviathan's coming after him? Holy
Yeah.
shit!
Okay.
One of the deadly 7 sins are coming after him. Holy crap! What the fuck am I witnessing?
What the world? Okay. Yeah.
Feel like-
Okay, so this is
feel like-
another thing. This is another thing that a lot of this was one of the big thing. This is the biggest criticism of all of this out of this whole video. Because it's a big deal for me because
No kidding.
so he's putting all these like imageries of people and everything like that, and then he puts this up, right? And it says, for every year, 1 million people of our country and around the world are forced to coerced in labors or commercial sex act to person overseas trafficking. The form of modern slavery has spawned $1 billion illegal industry. Max like to make theoretical shitposting. Much a bit too much. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a little scared on that one. It's blackish.
Let's see. The Quad has provided many basic information to help readers understand more of this. 50,000 people. Yikes.
Oh, here we go.
Data from the National Human Trafficking Hotline indicates that California has the greatest number of reported cases in 2019. Increased amount of targeting and luring potential victims. Their social media has been reported by authorities. Now that's a big one because of a couple of reasons. One of which is because there is there's been people that like given me heads up about certain websites and everything like that because or certain ads. This was when Facebook was really starting to get into like, hey, well, we're going to start running ads anyway, and you're going to hate it.
Yeah.
And because they're always watching and always looking anyway. The fact that they knew how much I liked work with radio TV. This was when I was on Facebook for the first couple of years. It was like right after I got out.
Left it, which is good.
Right when I get out of college, right, and I'm trying to look for like actually like local area stuff to do, like video editing and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, if they have a computer, like, hey, I'll gladly work on your guys' stuff with your guys' equipment at like little to no cost. Like I was like trying to do it for like $20, which at the time, like hindsight's 2020, that's a pretty good penny per video and everything like that. And
yeah, no money punny.
Now it's like almost 200 and everything like that. I sit there and go like, why did I not go even more for go back to college for commercial business or something like that, but I used to remember like there would be like these like, hey guys, check this out, there's a actors wanted thing for so and so's and so-and-so's, and then they'll it'll show you what they want, and it's like mostly like, now I don't know why they did this. I think they were trying to tell me something. I'm in touch with my feminine side or something.
Yeah, did you know that Slug commented on this video?
Yeah, no, he commented multiple times on this video, but that's besides the point. That's besides the point. I know. And like I said, I was getting like these ads for roles for women.
What? Why?
Maybe they were trying to tell me I'm too in touch with my feminine side.
Are they telling you that you're a woman trapped in a man's body? The fuck?
I mean, I do have the tits for it. I mean,
well, I got tits too, but I called them booblets.
They're called moobs. Okay, first of all, they're moobs.
Hey, I'm going by Kevin James's logic.
Okay. Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I'm pretty certain.
So now this is the last one that I'll read because it'll skip through this. it says in 2018, President Donald Trump and his administration restricted the funding of legal services for victims of human trafficking. Now
Trump's involved in that? No, that can't be true.
now there's actually been landmark papers that I've seen, executive orders from Trump that have basically made it to where certain legal funds need to go to like these private sector programs and everything like that. That's something that he has said that he has approved and everything like that, which a lot of people are getting mad about because that takes the accountability away from the federal companies and everything like that that are responsible for doing that. And he was right to do that because there was a low tick of
Tick?
Yeah, there was like a low tick. It went down like I think 45%. I had to look at the thing, and once this stream ends and I'm actually awake with a cup of coffee and I'm looking this up just to make sure I'm correct. I think it's a Rutgers paper that shows that sex traffic actually went down 67% in his first 3 years of office. Obviously, we're not going to count the last year because he was in COVID happened, and honestly, look, I'm sorry if you're trying to still do trafficking in the middle of that. First of all, you are a bigger asshole than you appear, and you definitely deserve to be the first one to be in the front seat of the bus ride to hell. All right, real talk. But
yeah,
I like that was the thing where I'm sitting there going like, is he actually using accurate sources and everything like that? And he's using, like, I see he's using like Department of Homeland Security, Fortune, U.S. Department of State, National Human Sex Trafficking Hotline, U.S. Department of Health and Human Resources, the Washington Post graphic reported by Hannah Sheck, blogging contributor, and Olivia Fitzman, assistant blog editor, graphic by Farrah's assistant graphic editor. Went to be, where are we damning? We're not damning anyone, Neb. But I hope you're having a good day. So, like, this is where I sit there and go like, okay.
Yeah.
He didn't have to go the Democratic route or the Republican route. He could have just went straight forward with it, like I always say.
Yeah,
like,
he could have went independent.
Well, no, like what I'm saying,
yeah.
In terms of conveying this message out to people and everything like that, he could have just used independent sources and everything like that. Because look, I'm gonna say this as much as the next person. I don't count a lot of the numbers that the U.S. government uses for most of their departments. And obviously, Homeland Security has fudged numbers over the years. Ask them about the immigration.
Ooh.
Ask them about the immigration numbers. I bet they'll tell you, oh yeah, immigration's down about 20%. Yeah, you know, like no.
At least it's not 41%.
Yeah, like they've fudged up the numbers. They fudged up the numbers, okay? But like I said, he could have just went through independent services and everything like that. Like he could have went through like RAIN. RAIN is a great example of that because they do actually have resources for those who are a part of unfortunately the R word and sex trafficking in certain regards of that. You know, they're pretty much the leader in this at this point in terms of independent numbers and everything like that. Which is good because, like, I believe there should always be someone in the middle between Democrats and Republicans to always cut the bullshit in half and sit there and go like, look, this is the real numbers. If you want to fight us in court about it, we will. Okay.
And then you say, I help pick the numbers.
Yeah. And then like more money.
attention, yet continue to be muffled by the cacophony of the latest drama or trend. Let's take a moment to step back from the online spectacle and face the harrowing truth.
Are you saying
Human
Sniper
trafficking and
Wolf
destructive cults are
is
not
a-
just issues in distant lands or plot lines in crime shows. They are among the most severe and rapidly growing problems happening right under our noses. The actions of Camden Gerard Davis, his heinous crimes, the lives he's shattered, the trauma he's inflicted, these did not appear in our...
And this, okay, so I want to
this
say this.
guy?
This
guy?
yeah, the guy that he's talking about. Middle guide to cut through the BS. Yes. Record just takes out. Does it have bias? Does it lead? Let either take too much. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
I've had some really fucked up stories from Kick because through high school we actually had to use Kick for getting our assignments through, I think it was our history class. I'm trying to remember, it's been a while. Because Kick was really, like, let me put it this way. If you thought Kick was spicy back in the back in the day it was Wild Wild West. Oh my god. Like,
Yeah, we called it the wow 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 wow.
no, like honestly, like if you put it on the scale between like the regular web and the dark web, it was literally like hanging on to the ledge of the normal web by like a hair. Okay, like I'm not talking like a normal hair. I'm talking about like,
on the hairs of our chinny chin.
yeah, like chin hair, like that. That's how much it was. Because like I would think I'm getting, like, I thought I was getting messages for like assignments and everything like that, because like I'll have say like I'll use a fake name here for this instance. I had a classmate. His name was John. Now John, no. I'm just using first name basis. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So like, he I knew what his profile picture was. It was basically like him and his dog, so everything like that, right? So,
oh, puppy.
yeah, so it was nice. It was very wholesome. Now, sometimes you might get the same pose and dogs like that, because like it's true. Some people actually have the same dogs like that, and they look almost identical. So I get this message from this one guy.
Racist.
I mean, I guess whatever. I'm a dog racist. I guess whatever. Okay.
Dude, saying they all look the same. Fuck.
No, like, anyway, I would get he would message me the night before, and then like I get a kick request, like, and I'll sit there and go like, oh, it's John. I was like, hey man, did you get like did your kick get taken down or anything like that? It's like, no, but I have. And then just like boom, straight up, like just like dude's ass, like hole and all, is like, I'm ready for you, baby. I'm like, ignore, report. Like,
damn.
This was around the same
assholes about it.
like, Bobby Weaver and all,
not Bobby.
Yeah, Bobby and his little cannon balls, okay, in the
cannonballs.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that
Damn
shit.
it, Bobby.
Like, that was the only time I think I ever absolutely like wanted to burn my phone on fire, because I deleted that app immediately after I told my teacher, like, hey, listen, this is what happened. Like, I'm not bullshitting you. Like, just here's my email. Like, just send start sending it to us and everything like that. Now it's,
yeah.
And that's how we started using the email system now that most colleges use now in high school. Like, it's because of that particular thing. Okay, take your time. Like, it was because of that particular thing we have that now. But
daily feed, yet there are glaring examples of the darker aspects of humanity that we, as a society, often choose to ignore. The gravity of his actions, the suffering of his victims, should stir us to our core, prompting outrage, action, and a demand for justice. Yet such stories often receive less impressionable and malleable minds, unknowingly ensnared by the beguiling algorithms of the internet that would lead them almost irretrievably into the clutches of exploitation.
Okay. I know Slug did this. Because, like, this is part of the this is another thing that I also criticized for this video, like, and everything like that. Like, I'm basically doing both I'm doing a critical watch of this video and also doing a critical watch as an editor and everything like that. As someone who has, like, some issues with certain visual aspects and everything like that, the scrolling video, like, 6-panel system of, like, showing pictures like that would make me dizzy as hell. Like, I would be dizzy. Dizzy. Like, thankfully, because it's at 1.5, it's not, like, well, to be fair, okay, actually, I should take this back a little bit, because I am watching this at 1.5. Like, is it any better at 1.5?
For 7 long...
Nope. Okay. Nope. It's not. If you're gonna do something like this is my opinion, once again, you could take it with a grain of salt, you could take it with not. Whatever, you know. But when you're trying to show significant evidence of an argument that should be shown, you should be doing things, you should be doing, like, creative cuts, like, you know, just like for example, like, this is something that you could have even done in your own home. Like, you could have gotten, like, a one of those cork boards, you know, and you have, like, these pictures of all that, and then you do the red string theory and everything like that. You know, you try to visualize this as this, like, a real deal thing type of thing. You show the seriousness of what this is. Like, in terms of, like, for example, CoffeeZilla, when he did his video about the NFT guy, or not the NFT guy, the crypto guy that's about to go Sam something. He did the red string theory to just show, like, where his lines were coming from and everything like that, where his line of thinking was and everything, you know. Like, to me, for some reason, and this is in my head, I guess, you trying to these people Max is, like, using this, like, scrolling effect to show all these different photos and everything like that, is trying to show, like, you know, trying to convey, like, you know, this is as much as he was hypnotizing or trying to, like, lure these people in a sense of, like, hey, you know, I believe we could be friends, you could show us your art and everything like that, you know. It's just, like, it's kind of like cult like, which I get. Okay, so like, in fairness of this video, because, like, I've tried not to make this about him, make this about, like, oh, so I did this and edited another video, you know. This is more just being critical about, like, the video, and also at the same time just the editing style and everything like that. Like, once again, like, you know, the like I said, the V Vendetta stuff, the type of editing, and the, like, the little man cult effect of everything doesn't match well with the topic that you're discussing, in which, in the case, it's you're talking about trafficking and everything like that, which, like, it could be put out a lot better. Like, it could be put out a lot better. Like, interviews with people who've worked at these shelters and everything like that, and they talk about, like, some of the things that have happened before, and just kind of, like, that mental process and the the process that they go through with people that who have been unfortunate enough to been trafficked in either in a sexual manner and also in a physical matter, in terms of labor, and just kind of go through that healing process and just show like how much of a big deal this is, like, you know, like, and this, once again, it's nothing against Mama Max's stuff. Like, I get where he's trying to get at, you know, but at the end of the day, this video isn't cutting it. It's not cutting it for at least me. At least me. Like, I get the story. I get the story. I understand the why. But from a editing standpoint, and also from like a content creator standpoint too, you're trying to convey this story to talk to Moist Critical about this situation. This is a YouTube video. This sex trafficking or any type of trafficking in general shouldn't be conveyed through a YouTube video. It should be just conveyed through words and the effects that people feel from this. Like, it's not even like there's people that who get who hear these stories too, and through the victims, and they get that feeling about it too. Like, one of my favorite things that I could, the best example of what I'm trying to say here is, if anyone who's played Call of Duty, right, Call of Duty Big Red 1, there's a bonus feature where after every mission and everything like that, you actually had an interview with a veteran who was actually there during the end of World War II, and just they were talking about like the feel of the field and everything, and how much they were going through and everything, and it just like it felt like you were there. Like, maybe I'm asking too much. Maybe I am, but like those types of stories gets people's attention. Like, those types of stories get people's attention. That's the reason why I'm a huge World War II fan, because in Call of Duty, when they did World War II stuff, they showed the humanity part of it, and also let you play through it. It shows the story of it. It instead of like now this like fake shit that, like, you know, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, all that stuff. That, like, that's not game. That's not war that we're facing now. Like, oh my gosh! Whoa! What the?
Huh?
No, I don't know
What's going on, Alpha?
No, your thing just like double tapped multiple times. I was like, what the hell?
Oh, sorry. I was dragging my thing. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. But yeah,
sorry,
no.
Audience.
Freaked me out. It's like, but no, it was like, I'm talking about the, and it's a lot of fiction. Yeah, like, I'm talking about like how this part right here, because it's showing like multiple photos, going up and up and showing new photos, and it's scrolling up. Like, it makes me kind of woozy a little bit, because like maybe it's the motion and all that. He used a speed that wasn't like, doesn't feel right. and everything like that. Maybe that's what it was. It was a different feeling when it's something that happened, others went through. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Like there's a couple of people that I've known that who went to like the Rain Foundation headquarters and everything, and they talked to me about like the like the the whole like feeling being there, and because like some of the people that who are like the management people and everything like that, they're talking about like their stories, because some of them have actually been in the trafficking thing, unfortunately, and like um or they've unfortunately been R worded, and that's the ground. Yes. So like they the realism, the the humanity part of it. Like it's one thing to talk like statistics and everything like that. That's fine. Like the statistics being shown is horrible. It's a horrible thing that should be stopped immediately. Of course, I agree. Yeah. But this is like this video isn't like, I don't know why they're making it so much like a hit piece or a cult piece, or whatever you want to say, whatever you think it is. Like anyone who thinks I'm trying to like go after both of them, both Slug and Mama Max for this, I'm not. Like I get the sentiment where it's coming from, and I respect that. I give that, but they're conveying it in such a way that it's going to deter a lot of people not to talk about it. Like through action, like through your own actions, like showing how you do it. Like every year I go to some of the walks that are for support for Rain and for trafficking and everything like that. I go do those walks. I do bike rides for to raise money for it. I go through the local churches in town. They give me like $1 or $2. I'm riding about 10 miles. Just so they could, so that way I'm raising money and I match that every time. So it hurts me that this is something that like they're trying to convey, and for good reason, but this video didn't have to exist like this. Like it should have been just a straightforward like talking piece to Moist Critical. Like if that, like this video is just
but isn't this the same way that he always does this? By he wants to get their attention by grabbing you to the balls and pay attention to me. Isn't that what he always
does? Like he did that with the whole Tommy C thing, and like
yeah,
that's one thing. Okay, that's one thing. You're talking to Tommy C about this. It's like YouTube needs to pick a side.
Yeah.
Like Hotline Miami, Horror, and ARG. Max's approach leaves many not to take it seriously. Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. Like I respect Max's viewpoint of saying like, hey, I this is just my art style. This is how I try to get people to pay attention. More people are going to pay attention to how you try to are going to look outside the lines of where you're thinking about this. Crazy enough to talk to Charlie, come at him normally, but not extravagantly 101, you'll get results. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He said it earlier in the video that he said that he's had conversations with Charlie about this. Like, why are you doing this in a video? Like, talk to him some more. Just like sit there, go like, hey Charlie, I don't know if you're busy right now, but hey, when you have time, can we have a voice call? Like, I'm really passionate about this thing that I want you to be a part of. Like, you know, and I probably get why he's doing it. Maybe because he feels Charlie is too busy. He's a big million million subscriber thing. He's
Yeah.
not that far away, too. Like, he shouldn't feel that he has to be that small about it. Just sit there and go like, hey, look, hey Charlie, I know we have DMs, but I just want to try to come to you, see if you can have time to have a VC with me. I greatly appreciate if you would.
Not if you nuked his Twitter, Mama Max.
No, they have Discord DMs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And like, honestly, like, and I don't know Charlie. I just want to say that once again. I don't know Charlie. I don't know Charlie at all. He probably thinks I'm fan number like 6,354,000,000. You know, maybe
650 million.
Like he probably will forget my name, honestly. Like, you know, but like it's not hard to not forget a name that has more than 700,000 subscribers. Like, it's not.
Well, I couldn't forget you, Alpha.
Well, I'm just there. I exist. Like, I always tell people, look, if I exist and you like me, cool. You know, I'm not like this whole bullshit thing of like, you know, I want your follows, get my follows. Look, if you like me, go ahead and hit the follow button. I greatly appreciate it. If you don't, you know, hey, you know, thank you for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Like, and I mean that with the great respect to you, the viewership.
Damn.
I'm fan number 40,399. I spoke to him when his stream was glitching. Someone he didn't know. Oh, yeah.
Oh, congratulations, man.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Golf clap. Golf clap. Okay. Anyway, I'm trying to get through this.
Muted cries for help that were met with an indifferent world, too hyper-focused on some ephemeral stimulation. It was only through twist of fate, an almost serendipitous connection to
I can't take this video seriously when Sniper Wolf is waving her hand constantly in the
the eyes
background.
and hearts of hundreds of thousands. Their narrative, raw and unfiltered, is now piercing through the noise, challenging the apathy that so often greets such disclosures. But this phenomenon isn't isolated. It is more common than we know. Its prevalence is an indictment of our universal ignorance. Our society is both praised and criticized for its mass surveillance, yet malignant forces persist underneath us, often perpetuated by the very structures that should dismantle them. In a world where these industries amass profits in the hundreds of billions, it is unfathomable how they can still operate largely in obscurity, away from the scrutinizing gaze of global accountability. This ancient yet persistently insidious phenomenon is a glaring testament to our collective failure as a civilization. The fact that it continues to exist without immediate and comprehensive global.
See, and this is okay. This is what I'm talking about. Like right here, like using political nature videos. Like obviously the debate between Trump and Biden. You know, like why are we going through this again? Like what wasn't that statistic wasn't enough? Like, you know,
nah. We need to look through that again.
Like, look, I would see if I was doing this video, I would open it up as like, "Hi, my name is Mama Max, or formerly known as Mama Max. I'm GodCult."
No, Alpha. You gotta do it like this. I am Mama Max.
Look, dude, I don't want to. Look, he's not Batman. Okay, if he was Batman, I first of all, I'd sit there and go like, "Are you crazy?" First of all, you're not Batman. They're in a world full of millionaires and billionaires who could probably do a better Batman impression, in their own way, in their own unique twist and everything like that. He's not Batman. Okay, like
I'm Batman.
Like maybe he's a verbal Batman. Maybe okay, perhaps verbal Batman. Yeah, like it's like he fights crime with words. Okay. He's like Dusty Rhodes, but at least he doesn't tell everyone that he doesn't tell people that there's you can always find a dog at 3:00 in the morning, and he be roofing. Roofing.
Damn. That's zero. Lady of the Night.
Look, see, like I mean, okay, let me put it this way. I could listen to this with my eyes closed, and I could take this a little bit more seriously. Like, you know, if I close my eyes,
Mussolini and Kennedy.
All right. Please don't give me copyright on this thing. Sheesh. Okay, but you know, like when you look at this thing, you know, and go, okay, what are you trying to convey here? Or are you trying to convey that, you know, like
he's a Trump supporter?
No, Doug. No, I'm trying to prove this point here. See, if you want to convey, no, you're fine. It's just like, you know, there's a line, especially when it comes to sensitive topics like this, right?
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
When you put the P word, the political, I said the word.
Nah,
it's
political shit.
When you put the P word into it, by means of like, do hope I whatever I spew, I don't hurt streams. Yeah. Don't worry. Don't worry. If you say something stupid, don't worry. We don't worry.
No.
Don't worry. There is mods in the chat, so like if you try to do something weird, it
all right,
be like that. So anyway, no. But what I'm trying to say is, when you put the political word in, it spoils the water that you're trying to convey people to drink out of. You know, like that. Like whenever you use buzzwords or descriptions that relate
like
to
political.
like using political imagery like Trump and Biden and everything like that, you're spoiling the water, right? Because like, look, I think I can speak for most people in the world that there's too much politicalness in this world. We just want what is right for people, and one of those things for people is to be out of to make it a super hardline offense for anyone who is a part of any type of sex trafficking or labor trafficking.
As trafficking.
Yeah, and people that who are associated with that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something that I just thought about. People that do that, and they don't snitch on anyone. And I'm usually fine. I don't like snitches, but when it comes to the future of our country and everything like that, like I'm already worried enough as it is about like my family, my nieces and nephews and my brothers and sisters and everything like that are part of all my different parts of my family. You know, I'm already worried about what their future is going to be like beyond this, because like, you know what, I'm a nobody. I'm a nobody in this world, but you know what, I'm somebody to only a few people.
Exactly,
and if I could tell them one thing, and I guarantee I'm gonna remind my my sister this when my nieces when my nieces and nephews are older, to get them self-defense stuff, because that's the last thing I don't want to hear that my niece was grabbed at somewhere else and potentially being trafficked. Like I don't want my nephew to be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the stuff I worry about with all this. I still worry about my friends and family's kids too. That's another thing. Like, you should be conveying that more than just trying to get a conversation with Moist Critical. Moist Critical could tell you probably the same damn thing that I'm probably going to say, Max. And this is all due respect. Once again, you can't demand one person to convey your message. Because you have a platform. And granted, I don't know how the numbers work anymore for like a 9-digit channel like yours. Like 762,000 channel. 1,000 channel.
Damn, are you saying his numbers suck?
Doug.
Yes.
I'm not trying to convey that, but I'm just saying.
Oh, okay. I know. I'm kidding. Don't mind me.
Like, believe it or not, he is in the same echelon as a lot of, like, close to 900 subscriber, 1 million channels. Like, he's in that. Once he pushes beyond that, the 500,000 channels, 500 channel subscribers, he's already in a different league. Like, and this is something that I remember as someone who when I first started streaming, one of the things that was stressed was always try to find people to connect with, some people that you can collaborate with and everything like that. I never knew how to do that because I wasn't out of my shell yet. It wasn't until I got to know Tipster and all those people in his thing about Billy Mitchell that eventually I got out of my shell. And now look at me. Now I can't. I don't want to stop talking. I'm almost like fucking Michael Waltrip being Motormouth Thunderjaws, or as they called him back in the day.
Old Motormouth back in the day.
Yeah. Like I don't want to like take anything away from him, but at the same time he's taking away his platform at the same time to convey this message.
I don't know what he's trying to accomplish, but
this video isn't going to accomplish anything other than
being desperate by asking another big creator to do something for him.
I mean, you're kind of hitting it on the head, dog. But I'm just saying, like, this isn't. Like, I respect this is how he does his videos and everything like that, but this isn't it, Chief.
No, it's
like
not.
This is like sex trafficking.
What do you want Charlie to do?
Doxing, harassment, stalking, all those. Those don't need to be filled with your gimmick.
Yeah.
Like. like there should be no gimmicks. There should be no gimmicks about this, right? There should be no gimmicks to this. Yeah. Because, like, honestly, this video, if I was just a regular bystander that just saw this video, and because I already know the ending of this video, and I think you kind of do, but this doesn't give a message of like, hey Charlie, I know we used to talk earlier, but hey man, I need to have this big important conversation to you, for you to help me do this one big thing that I know you statistically, like, everyone will statistically agree on, but won't do. Like, you're trying to push the problem to him.
Yeah, that's basically what he's trying to do. He's like, dude,
like that's why I feel like it's just like, and like I said, I'm not trying to, like, I'll keep saying this because I'm because I don't want to be disingenuous to Mama Max about this. I don't want to be disingenuous to Slug in terms of this, in terms of all the criticism I already gave them about the editing tonight. This isn't it, Chief. This isn't it by a long shot. This should have been just a sit down in front of a regular background and just share your information and just sit there and go like, listen, look, maybe I can't really speak very well because of, like, unless I have all these fancy graphics and everything like that to convey my points. maybe that's a me problem, and I could accept that. But at the end of the day, this is a problem that I think should be addressed now. But that train has passed so long because he's made it political. I'm gonna stress this right now. I just seen a couple months ago, I was talking to one of the local people that does the sex trafficking foundation that is in the St. Louis, uh, Chicago, basically the Midwest region. Like they go throughout the Midwest and everything like that. And
Yeah.
they were visiting the church next door, and we were just talking about the stuff because I saw her at the walk too, and we talked a little bit, and we were just talking about some stuff, and she kind of looked perplexed about something, and I asked her, like, what's going on, like, is something something's going on? And it's like, yeah, apparently there's a new report that might come out in early 2024 or 2025, whenever they do the census of this stuff. I can't remember the number, but she said basically there's a high probability that between 2020, because the last one came out in 2020, I guess, and they're predicting that there's an absolute 60% increase of sex trafficking and labor trafficking cases being known now, and it's starting to get worse in the Florida and California area, and Texas is not too far away from them. It's literally like we're talking hundreds between like a few hundred difference in cases like this, and it's growing because most of these states don't really have laws that really batten down the hatches on these jabronis and sit there and go like, yo, you like diddling kids? Yeah, they're jabronis. They sit there and go like, hey, you've been diddling kids? Hey, front of the line to the death line, okay? Whoop-de-doo.
At the death line? The fuck?
Yeah. Murder row, okay, there.
Oh, okay.
I honestly, and I, like, we try to keep it, like, funny in here, we try to.
I try.
And Doug tries, and I try, and most of my other not coworkers, most of my co-hosts tried to do that as well. The goal of this channel,
except Skelly.
Okay, like, the goal of this channel is always to be upfront and honest about things, but also have a lighthearted mood. But this video is just like,
yeah,
it's tragic. And like, I want to be serious about this. I really do. Like, and maybe maybe sometimes through this video, I'll crack a joke or two, and that's just me trying to, like, relax myself into this, because it's like some we're in deep waters, as Joey Diaz would say. We're in the deep waters. Okay, like.
I can't even get out.
Like, this type of stuff is rough to talk about. Like, and
it's
like, and that's why I'm not trying to give Mama Max shit about it. But at the same time, this isn't the way to go about it. This really isn't the way to go about it.
Yeah, if I could be honest here, this is a very sensitive subject to talk about. Now, I have a hard time even talking about this myself, because I know this is a thing, but it is way beyond my comprehension how to discuss it, how to talk about it, and it's just yeah, a lot of people, and it can be very emotionally exhausting to the person to even try to cover this shit, because it goes in so deep how the rabbit hole and how many people are involved, and you would be shocked. And what can you do about it? You could try to tell people, but doesn't mean anything. it's
like, well, not
no.
well, yes and no, because like, yes, that is true for most people, but
Yeah,
in this case, he has a platform. He has 762K. That's a lot of people that he could convey this
that
to.
is. Yeah,
But
you
once
want
again,
someone
this
with
isn't
millions
the
of
way.
subscriber counts.
This
Yeah.
isn't the way to do it. Like if you got some other people that are like 800K, like near your K, like, and you got a chain to talk about this, Charlie will probably talk about it. Like that's something that I've seen. Like it's the if you build it they will come type of energy.
Yeah.
Like I because like I remember and I hate using like other different examples of like things like this. So this past year they just reopened North Wilkesboro Speedway after it sitting doormat for over 15 years and everything like that. That's a long, like 15, 20 years. Like the last race was like 1997 where they had cup races and bush
Cup
cars
races?
and truck races, NASCAR. So
Ah.
there was an uproot campaign to start, and it started with like one person that who actually owned the property and gave it to other people to like partially go in and actually like fix everything and all that. And so Dale Jr. saw this. Like, because, you know, once you see people talk about it and then one person talks about it, then another person talks about it, it's a heavy chain. It's a heavy chain that chain of events
Like a
that
chain
happen.
letter.
Yeah, it's literally like a long. It's like that, and then all of a sudden, boom! NASCAR in the city gets involved and like, well, yeah, well, let's revamp this place and let's have a all-star race here. That happened this year. Imagine what you can do, similar in some ways, similar to how North Wilkesboro got redone and everything like that. You can do that with your channel. Like, start talking to similarly numbered people. Sit there, go like, "Hey, I wanna get your thoughts on this. Like, hey, would is this okay if I like record this conversation because I want to talk about this thing and I feel like this would be a great conversation for both of our channels."
Yeah.
Some people will say yes, and some people will no, and that's them. That's on them. But it sends a message. It sends a message to everyone that who could see that it's just a conversation. There's no gimmicks. There's no bullshit. It's all serious. Then people will actually sit there and go like, maybe he's actually trying to do something correct here. Like,
I don't know.
It,
No offense, Alpha. I kind of disagree. But then again, what do I know?
yeah. Like, I mean, you have every right to disagree on that, but I'm just saying, like, grassroots in for the most like important things in life, like a life is important. That's a very, very important thing. A landmark is a very important thing. So what I'm trying to say in this regard, similarly to a landmark like North Wilkesboro Speedway, a life is important. And there's many lives that are being tortured right now. Like as we speak, there's people that are being trafficked right now. That's something that
yes,
everyone should realize. That's a thing. That's a thing,
definitely.
and we should actually be doing something about it. But we keep dragging our feet because either our government hears us loud and clear, but politics and politics within politics, it's politicsception here, folks, happens, and that gets yes, it's politicsception. Do you know, that type of shit. Except for Leonardo DiCaprio's not there, giving you like the high eyes look and just like, huh.
Yeah, I know, huh?
Okay, I agree with you. Like, this is what I'm saying. I'm saying this and for the reason of like, listen, the grassroots campaign can work, But this is not how it needs to start. Like, honestly, if I had, if Mom Max, you're listening, I know you're probably listening because Slug's probably going to tell you about this, and I know how he works. And you're probably going to have a little
Not
fit
the
with me.
chain of events.
And you're probably going to have a fit about this, but understand where I'm coming from when I say this. A grassroots...
You choose pedophiles, Alpha.
I'm just saying is this. Scrap this whole video altogether. And put out just you trying to convey to people to do these things. Like, do the work. You have the platform for it. Like, give them the opportunity, give people in your community, to, like, convey this message. Because, you know, it's not that hard. It's not that hard to, like, tell people, like, hey, you know, those in my community, what I want you guys to do in the next couple of days is if you see a homeless person, go to, like, the nearest restaurant and go give them a sandwich. Because I'll do that. I'll give them a sandwich.
Because everybody wants a sandwich.
Because, you know, that may be their next meal for the next 2 days.
And then they won't die of hunger. Actually, they can't die of hunger. That takes a long time to die of hunger.
I mean, yeah, regardless of that. But, like, but like, you get what I'm saying, right, Doug? Like,
yeah, I get what you... Oh, yeah, I get what you're saying. You want to relay... Yeah, he's trying to, like... You're trying to relay the message. Like, okay, you want to do it, you could do it yourself with your own platform. Don't ask a big creator to relay your message. But that's what he always keeps doing. I've seen him do this again. Whether if he goes by Mama Max or a different name, it doesn't matter. He's doing the same shit again. Like, and it's so loaded. Like, what if Charlie doesn't want to do it, and then if he doesn't want to do it, then he's like, oh, he's against it. So I'm like, he's putting Charlie in a bad spot, and that's pretty fucked up. You know. Like,
well,
a lot of people don't want to cover this type of thing. I mean, yes, it's a reality that does exist, but some people can't handle it. It's too hard. You know?
Like, like, here's my thing. Like, here's the truth of the matter here. Like, in talking about this, I guess the way that I'm seeing it through my eyes, and Max can, and Max, I'll say this: if you wanna like, have a conversation with me about this, and just like give me kind of a behind the scenes of the aspects of why you're doing this and why you did this topic in this type of style, like, I would love to actually have a conversation with you about this, because I want to understand the why in it, like, other than because you want to help the kids out, you want to yeah, you know, like, it's just like, you know, like I want to know. I want to know why this was the only way that you felt that was more convenient for you. Like, this is like, because, like, if you're like, I'll be honest here, because because like I said before, we're in deep waters with this whole conversation that we're having tonight. Like, this whole conversation about sex trafficking and all that is happening because we're looking at this video. We're also being critical about the editing, which, so far, I'm actually going to say this, and this probably will shock Slug. He probably might he'll be so shocked that he probably will actually die from it. So far, this is, regardless of the topic, in terms of the editing, it's actually okay. it's actually okay. It's not Steven Spielberg. It's not Jack Nicholson. It's not M. Night Shyamalan with the lens flare out of nowhere. You know, it's not that.
Steven Spielberg was all the lens flaring.
He passed the torch to M. Night Shyamalan. I mean, we obviously seen it in Avatar.
Master of Twist. I don't know why he did that sound effect, but
Yeah.
Master of Twist.
Anyway.
Is a profound atrocity that stains the fabric of mankind. How can we, as humanity, aspire to claim our place in the cosmos when we fail to protect the very future of our species? The salvation of every last child ensnared in the clutches of these darker forces will be the ultimate measure of our existence. Until we can equivocally say that every child is free from the enemy's grasp, we remain undeserving of the stars. And now that we are navigating through one of the most transformative eras in our history, marked by the swift and profound evolution of artificial intelligence, this technological leap brings with it immense potential for progress and innovation. Yet, as with any powerful tool, there lies a dual edge. There will be individuals who exploit these advancements for personal gain, often with dire consequences for the most vulnerable among us, children. The alarming aspect of this technological surge is not just its pace, but its capacity to be weaponized by those with the...
Okay, so this is the part that I didn't catch when I first watched it. Now I'm catching it. So now he's going into the whole GPT-4, the AI stuff, which, like, if anyone wants to know, like, my basic, like, long story short feeling of AI, I believe it should be regulated. It should be regulated in certain levels. And that only the most high, like, basically high, I forget what the highest clearance in the United States should only have access to unrestricted AI.
Oh, okay.
As long as it doesn't impede the American people, or if you're international, impedes on the country's well-being. So what I mean by that? I mean, basically, don't use it for your own fuck-ups!
True! Wait, what?
Yes. Like I've already seen, there was a story that happened a couple weeks ago. Some of these hacker groups are actually going into their through hospitals in different towns and cities and shutting their stuff down because they're showing people, like, hey, you have some vulnerabilities here. You need to fix this shit. And, like, it's waking up the IT person that's probably asleep right now during the midnight shift, because they chose the midnight shift. They should be around when people are up in the morning and there's donuts around, alright? Okay, I'm just saying. Look, donuts are the unofficial Energizer Bunny food for the IT person, okay? Really, okay? Like, I have proof of that. Alright? 3 donuts, alright? But, like I said, like, people with only the highest, like, security clearances should have access to the unrestricted. Everyone else below that, there has to be a wall that the AI knows that no matter where they're at, they read that IP address and they see that they're in a certain state, and that state says certain prompts shouldn't be answered or made, and it gives them, like, hi, I'm sorry, but unfortunately your state says this about you searching this up on our website. Please don't ask us to put it on our website again, or else we'll contact the authorities. I believe that should be a thing, because like he said, and I actually agree with this, it's a double-edged sword.
It could hurt you or help you.
It could hurt and help you at the same time. And that's the thing that I'm agreeing with here.
Nefarious intent. In the hands of the unscrupulously intelligent and morally corrupt, AI can become an instrument of profound harm. It can be used to manipulate, to exploit vulnerabilities, and even to perpetrate crimes with previously unimaginable. This is not mere speculation. It is a looming threat, and despite our technological progress, every single day we are bombarded with headlines about celebrity feuds, influence.
And this is another thing too.
Yeah, I know.
So when the coup happened, right?
Not the coup.
Yes,
The coup.
the 19.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that coup. Okay.
Yeah. So when that happened, right? And YouTube announced that they were going to put automated bots in to basically kind of like take everyone's stuff in while there's no one at the office at the time, because they were still trying to set up like satellite stuff for it and everything.
Right, for the coup misinformation, right.
Yeah. So I might be entering my Alex Jones moment here. The Moshe Nation is foolish. Yeah, that's Richard Nixon.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of retarded.
Yes. Like, maybe I'm entering my tinfoil pyramid moment here, but
Pyramid?
Yes. I believe that there was a time when AI was in its infancy that Google used the AI technology that it currently uses now, but it was in beta testing during COVID, and that's why you saw a lot of videos getting stricken and everything like that. So people had to go in and make more changes to the AI and everything. That's the reason why I'm saying it's a double-edged sword. The fact that we have robots. We all call channel the Alex Jones energy. Yes. We all can channel the Alex Jones energy. Yes. I'm a raccoon, and I could crawl through walls.
Well, you know what? I blame Quobocop on this.
Yeah. Just like a skeleton, it's in all of us. We can all be a little bit retarded. Yes, exactly. So, like,
So
and that's... What?
We do this. We go, Quobocop, let's do this.
All right. So, like, I don't want to leave. I'm trying to actually go through this video a little bit quicker and everything like that, But like, but I agree. I agree that there is some interpretation here that can be said, and I'm just assuming. I'm not like, and I'm not trying to be that asshole about it, but
don't be the asshole.
But I'm gonna have to be the asshole for this because I'm saying this.
Oh no.
AI is the reason why channels like Sniper Wolf, channels like channels like that were there to basically when they made that made the algorithm and everything like that, they made it to where the bots follow the people who are streamers, and because they were at the time they were trying to push also live streaming too, because like as far as I remember, YouTube live streams were starting to become more of a bigger thing because Twitch was starting to act a fool, and we all know about that.
He's a fool.
Mm-hmm. He was a fool. And now you're looking at people like Sniper Wolf, who, granted, I'm not the biggest fan. I'm not the biggest fan of.
She's a boob?
She's a moron. Like,
I knew what a boob. Like,
there's common sense that isn't being held to a high regard. And I believe there should be a common sense policy with the people the people who work at Google. Like, look, this is our policies. You follow it to a T. If you have a problem trying to figure out what this is, either talk to another person that might help you get an idea what you need to do, or call HR, because that's the only way that you're going to be able to figure this out. And I feel like if that was a policy, you wouldn't see a lot of these YouTube channels that were here since like the beginning of time all of a sudden getting deplatformed because there was a policy that was broken, and there's no evidence to prove that it was broken because all their stuff is gone now. Like, where the fuck? Like, with the whole XQC thing, apparently he got suspended off of YouTube. Or got banned off of YouTube. I guess he's back now. The last time I seen. Because because I guess he got his YouTube manager to contact someone from YouTube, and they're working out the process, whatever, blah blah blah. Yeah. So I'm just saying, like, you know, he's kind of right. AI is a double-edged sword, but it doesn't cross the I's and the T's at the end of the day. I believe there is some,
and also the lowercase J's.
Yes, I believe there's some people that are there to protect Sniper Wolf. There's all the girl streamers, basically anyone who's a protective community, a person, whether they're Jewish, they're black, woman, trans, anything like that. There's a person that's gonna be.
The gays are protected on YouTube.
No. Oh, I seen some shit recently happen through the small T community. Now I'm looking into this. I'm not gonna cover it because it fascinates me. Apparently, there's a straight woman that is a T channel is allegedly. This is keyword, allegedly, been striking down someone's channel with privacy complaints, enough to the point where they're trying to quit on this gay T channel that has just started, because I got recommended this channel, and by the way, they make good content. I give them all the props they deserve. I don't have the channel name right now currently because I'm in mid-thought, and
what's your mind?
Yes, I'm trying to make sure that I'm staying on topic on this and everything. Because the ADHD is kicking in and I'm really gunning for it.
Hang in there.
I'm hanging in there, damn it. But, yeah, it's like that. That's what I'm talking about. There's a double-edged sword for that. Like, I believe if you want things to be done equally, have people review it manually first. Like, this is my whole policy on this. Okay, you know what? This is what I believe YouTube should do. If a channel is above 100K and above, they should have to go through the automated system first. No questions. All the lower channels have to have a manual review, and it has to be thorough. It can't just be as simple, oh, okay, this is what they said they did, okay, here's a push a button right there, you still have a strike, whatever, fuck you. You know. Or, like, you know, they have to sit there and actually watch the whole video, and sit there and go like, okay, I could see where this can go, but this isn't breaking the TOS. And then, like, video back up. That's it. Like, you know, there. Something like that. Something like that needs to happen. And I believe that's what YouTube should be about. But apparently, the means don't help out the taxes. Okay. Anyway.
Not the taxes.
These stories dominate our screens, our conversations, and our minds, creating a smokescreen that hides the harsher realities faced by countless individuals around the world.
Oh, is that what I'm seeing? A smokescreen?
Daily feeds, stripping people of their autonomy and often their lives. Meanwhile, cults masquerade as sanctuaries and
you know, she did tell in mine.
Minds and splinter families. Yet these pressing issues barely ripple through the surface of our social media obsession. Once in a blue moon, we will see a headline that quickly dissipates by the trivial disputes of online personalities. This imbalance in our collective attention is not just a matter of poor taste or preference for lighthearted content. It is a system that rewards content that is easy to produce and quick to consume.
So, I mean, he's right. Like, so he says that our type of content is quick and easy to consume, which is agreeable. Like, we're old enough; we should know this. You remember the old tabloid magazines? Like
that shit.
Yeah. Like there's even tabloid magazines for teenagers. Okay, I've seen that shit.
Yeah.
And I remember the good old days of drama like early day T channels and drama channels. Like I remember Perez Hilton, not Paris Hilton. Perez Hilton like writing articles on the internet, like talking about, oh look, I saw Scarlett Johansson do this the other day.
Oh my
Like
god.
oh my gosh. Like that, like it is the goal of that is to talk about Hollywood and all that. Like we've I think honestly the whole United States and honestly to a degree around the world now, because everything's so digital and easy to grab now, that we're trying to get away from like what's happening around the world. Like you can't, like it reminds me of that Billy Gardell joke where he sits there and goes like, you can't even watch the TV anymore. You can't even watch the news anymore. All you're gonna sit there is go like murder, R word, 3-way shooting, 95 degrees, good luck. You know, like
What the hell kind of news is he watching then?
for it's called Ohio, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like was there, like I'm sitting there, I'm agreeing with him. Like, was there a cat that got out of a tree or something? You know, like he goes on talk about this.
The story got the shaft out, though.
Like he talked about the story that happened in Canada where this a kid's playing outside with his dog, and then a cougar comes out. A cougar.
A cougar? Oh my god, an
like,
adult woman?
No, the big cat, the big cat.
Oh, big baby. Okay.
Yeah, not the meow. Like, now the kid goes runs to safety while the dog heroically tries to block the cougar. The owners came in and shot the cougar, and the dog has an operation and lives. You know, that type of stuff. That's the type of stuff I want to see on my news all the time. Okay, we don't want to hear about like, you know, and, yeah. There's a goddamn cougar in the car. What's going on, Scotch? I hope you're doing all right. By the way, you guys, if you haven't yet, and I've been meaning to do this every time. I always talk about this guy all the time. He's a very sweet guy. And Scotch, we're definitely gonna have to do that podcast soon, buddy. This is the guy that's known for the Lorax meme on TikTok. And I met this guy in his Discord, like, because I was a fan of his. I'm still a fan of his. But he's been so good to me, and I try my best to be so good to him as much as possible as I can. So I always shout him out all the time whenever I see him in the chats. So I appreciate you, Mr. Lorax. Make sure the snail doesn't get you for the next DLC that's supposed to come out on God and Thunder. God help you. All right.
Oh God, no.
I heard they're gonna do the Finnish ones. Instead of missiles, it's just fish that just flies out of the cannons. You know. It's like, all right, today we're gonna fly the plane. We're gonna fill our army military vehicle with our tank with a big trout. It's like, trout?
Trout? Man, we really are off.
It does.
Holy shit.
Yeah, we see. Look, well, I'm not off topic. I'm just shouting this dude out. So everyone, go subscribe to Scotch on the Dark's YouTube channel. He also has a Kick channel, or not? Kick channel. And also go subscribe to him on the clock app and all that stuff, all Instagram and everything. All right. Anyway, we're gonna get back to this.
Between the overwhelming coverage of sniper trauma and the relative silence around the atrocities committed by individuals like Camden is a glaring example of this. This isn't just happenstance. Our priorities are not just skewed; they are deliberately enabled. The platforms themselves often benefit from keeping the masses distracted with sensational yet ultimately trivial content, shielding us from harsh realities that require our attention and action. But the issue runs deeper than just the machinations of those at the top. It's also about us As humans, we have developed an appetite for content that entertains rather than enlightens. Many turn to platforms like YouTube not to confront the grim realities of the world, but to escape them. I understand the appeal of lighthearted content in providing an escape from daily stresses. However, as global citizens, we bear a responsibility that transcends escapism. Engaging with serious issues doesn't have to be debilitating. It can be
Mama Max.
Okay,
No
so
one
like,
to know.
so I could see why they used Mr. Beast footage and everything like that, because like he does these it's Mr. Beast I forget what it's called. Oh my god, I watch his channel and I forget shit. My god, what is wrong with me? Mr. Beast Anthropist. I think that's what it is.
He's a quadrupod? What?
No, he's someone who goes out and does like good deeds and everything like that. He's a philanthropist, but it's Mr. Beast, so it's a Beast Amplithist. Or I'm botching this name. I'm sorry, Mr. Beast. I'll buy a candy bar of yours whenever I find one.
Beast bar.
Yes, of Feastables.
Fostering a sense of unity and purpose. As viewers, our collective voice is powerful, capable of supporting content that entertains,
Thanks,
enlightens,
Mr.
and
Beast,
incites action.
cameo.
Influencers and content creators.
Let's see. Homophilia, expertise, trustworthiness, credibility, credence, entertainment value, purchase intention, customer engagement. So they're basically using like big business like stuff like here, which is like, okay. Like anytime I see a chart like this, and this is another criticism of this, because like I'm thinking like the common man working hard with his hands, okay? Because I'm just a common man working hard with with
my hands
with the rubber band, because I'm the American dream. Okay, there you go. The bull in the woods. All right. Like see
the night.
Not really. Okay. So, like, this type of graph right here that we're looking at. This is stuff that a lot of people who do businesses. This is like one of the very first graphs that they see. I seen this graph because where I work, obviously they want us to like kind of use these types of things and everything to like, you know, tell people like, hey, you should get this, you should get that, you know, and like I'm always kind of like backwards with it, like if that makes sense. Like I want to know the customer before like I can sit there and go like, hey, you know, I saw this today, are you kind of interested, because I know you talk about this a lot, but this is kind of similar. And usually that happens a lot. So that's the type of deal that I always enjoy and everything. But like in the context of what this whole conversation is, I don't understand why this is a big part of it. Like like the charts and everything like that, I get. Once again, we're going back to this. I'm circling back to the same point that I had earlier about this, and this is a criticism at best. The topic at hand is serious, but this video isn't right for it. This video isn't right for it. You could have like you can have a conversation. You can't have a serious conversation and have a clown nose on. That's the, you know.
Watch a clown.
Like you can't have this type of conversation without like, you know, like giving more credence and more time to the topic at hand and everything. Like he's interlooping this with, like, obviously, like he said earlier, he's using cult philosophies. And he even understands this approach may seem dramatic, but it's to put more eyes on the story. It's not putting eyes on the story, because the more you flash like all these different things that disassociates like this. Hold on. Hold on.
Asian guy?
No. Hold on. Like this right here. Hold on. Like this. This whole thing.
No.
This the pyramid. The pyramid about philanthropic responsibility, ethical, legal, and what is it? Economic responsibility. Okay, that's stuff that that most people that don't understand what you're trying to convey is not going to pay attention to.
Yeah, I feel stupid.
Like, I feel like I'm in business ethics 101, and I honestly like I said, Mama Max.
Yeah.
If you want to talk about this with me, I'm more than gladly will accept a DM from you, and we'll talk about this, because I'm actually interested in this, because I'm actually interested in why you want to talk about this. Like, why are you specifically tagging Moist Critical in all this when you have the platform for it? You have the platform for it. You have the numbers that still exist. Like, are you? It sounds to me like, and like I said, I'm not trying to make this as an insult, but it sounds to me that you're disregarding your own community to do a good deed. Like,
yeah,
that
like
that.
Me. Wait, what?
Doug, I love you, Doug. But like, it's stuff like this that I don't understand. Why are we having to have this conversation about all this stuff? And you're flashing business like PR stuff that I, like, most people who haven't been in a business before doesn't see and don't understand. Like,
tasked not only with captivating audiences, but also with enlightening and advocating for urgent societal issues. Our platforms can spotlight these concerns, educating and mobilizing followers for impactful change. This call for a balanced approach does not mean to diminish entertainment value, but acknowledges the need for equilibrium. By integrating discussions of substantive matters, influencers can guide the collective consciousness towards a harmony where entertainment coexists with a vital discourse, drawing attention to profound issues in our world. It's crucial that we...
What the fuck is he talking about?
He's using big words, and it triggers me, but at the same time, that's mostly his content. That's fine by me. Look, I'm not even subscribed to him.
Thank God for that, because it's too much big words for me.
Like, I'm not trying to say that we're stupid or anything like that, but there's a theory that I've heard. There's a theory that I've heard about people saying, like, people who have a big vocabulary are more likely to have their point represented than someone who used a simplified language and everything like that.
Well, here's the thing. I know for someone like him, if he is really book smart, he wouldn't be on the internet. I'm just saying. But that's just me.
Yeah. I'm just like, I'm not trying to say that about him, but it's like I'm giving him benefit of the doubt that he's trying to use these big words. Like, why are you not speaking at your local, your state's Senate? Why are you not talking to your local Senate in your state, and challenging your leadership and doing that? Like,
well, he probably didn't vote.
My thing is, why are you trying to ask a bigger channel to flex their philanthropy muscle to get something out there, when you can do it yourself right there? You have the numbers, and unless you have like, I feel you don't have trust issues with your channel, because look how many comments you have. You have 1,400 comments.
Not bad,
That's average now for most channels that hit a million. Talking about a serious topic like this, like, and that's not your fault by any means of that. Like, GodCult or Mama Max, it's not your fault for that. Like that's just how the YouTube algorithm works. Some people don't like watching videos like that. They want to escape. They want to get away from the like what happened at work today. They probably had a bad day at work, and they don't want to talk about like what happened at work and anything like that. They want to escape. They want to watch a YouTube video. Like, for instance, like one of my favorite videos I always like to watch is I'm trying to think of his name. The KEKW guy. The KEKW guy.
Oh.
The origins of that video, where he talks about how he used to be a cook for this beachside restaurant and everything like that, and so he would go out there.
Beats.
Yeah, they're about to open and everything like that, and they couldn't get all these pots and pans cleaned like very well, so his boss was like, "Okay, what I want you to do is I want you to tie a rope to one of the walls that is up there, and I want you to put the pots and pans out there by tomorrow, because the tides will come up.
And clean them up.
Up. Yeah, it'll clean it up with the salt, and it'll actually make it better. It'll actually also taste better and all that." So he goes out there, he does that. He doesn't tie it all the way tight, because the next morning there's only one or two sitting there, and they're just sitting there trying to figure out how to get the other ones that are already in the ocean. So he lost a day's pay for that, but it was so funny because it was like, it was something that he could, like, no matter how stressful that situation was, he could look back at that, like, in hindsight, and just sit there and go, like, you know what, I was a fool for that. You know why? Because I'm a fool. Like, and he laughed at that. That's the type of stat. Like, I bet 10 years from now or 5 years from now, maybe he's gonna sit there and go like, "Man, I was a fool. I don't know why I did this type of video when people were right that I should have just done this directly." Like, this just tells me that it feels like it's phoning it in. Like, you're trying to phone it in. Like, just because you had maybe and like I said, I don't, and like I said before about any type of smaller creator that gets to talk to a bigger creator, you know, you don't know the full intentions of them. You don't know what they'll do and everything like that. Moise could probably, out of the benefit of the doubt, look at your this video and just sit there and go like, you know, yeah, he's right, but like, this isn't the way to go about it, Chief.
Pretty gay, man.
This isn't very poggers, you know. Like, I agree with him on this, and there should be some help with that. But at the same time, this is the wrong way to go about it. Like,
and then I say, Jesus Christ, woo! Sorry.
And I was like, woo! Oh, no, I can't scream really loud right now. I'm just trying to
leverage our influence responsibly, ensuring that pressing societal challenges are not only seen but addressed. It's about using our creativity to bring light to the darker aspects of our world in a way that encourages empathy, understanding, and action. In doing so,
oh my God!
All right, let's just get into this. Oh wait, okay, hold on. I gotta scroll back for this. So that? Decide. So this is why.
Oh,
here we go. Here we go. This is a wait for you guys. This is a pick a side. Pick a side, you two.
I choose. Oh no, not again.
This.
They're just pick the pedophiles, aren't they?
Look, once again.
Where's Vito when you need him?
Where's Papa Gut when I need him just to sit there and go Papa Gut fat? Yeah, there you go. All right.
And then you say, "What is?" Oh, sorry.
This is it. Like, this is what I'm talking about. This is the problem I'm seeing of this. Like, this, as soon as I saw this, I could tell you what I did. As soon as I saw that, I just paused it, I put my phone down for a minute, and I just looked outside. I just sat there, and I was like, I could have been touching grass and eating outside. Granted, in 40-degree weather, but I would have touched grass.
And it was cool, and be nice and invigorated.
Oh no, are you kidding me? I would be paler than Seamus, okay?
Hey, my grandfather loved the cold. He would say, "It's not cold, it's invigorating."
It's invigorating.
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. This is what Tommy was talking about. He is like,
yeah.
You can't just like sit there, drop all this information, thinking, oh, people watch this information, watch this video with an understanding of this. I had to watch this twice. Like, I watched a little bit of this before I started stream, just to make sure that I knew exactly what was going on in this video. And spoiler alert, I don't know.
Oh no, I feel like I'm Jessica Bizzle again. Damn
I feel like I'm in Groundhog Day with this, okay? Like, this is why I said this is deja vu all over again, okay? This is yes, this is the Tokyo Drift. Okay. This is the NASCAR. We're going in circles. It's a different lap, same thing.
Not the lamp.
Okay, so this is from last year on the 10th. Okay. All right. So this is what he says.
Shame.
I know, right?
Yeah.
P. Paul said it best. Don't leak your DMs. All right. But this is from 10/23 of last year. So this is around the same time ish when this video was made. It's like, hey Charlie, I appreciate your prompt response and completely respect your move away from reaction content. The main reason I'm extending this invitation isn't to get you back into the reaction game, more out of respect for your integrity. I see how you and your others in your circle operate with a sense of responsibility and fairness. My upcoming video has elements that could be provocative and misinterpreted, and I genuinely don't want you or your peers to be caught off guard by it. Look, if so, okay, like this is starting to make my blood boil a little bit, because it's like this feels disingenuous, but at the same time, in his mind, probably like it feels genuous. But okay, but like I said, I genuinely don't want you peers to be caught off guard by it. The group chat will simply serve as an informational space. There's absolutely no expectation for you to react or cover the video. Rather, it's an opportunity to get a full sense of what this project entails, so you can decide for yourself who might be interested or who should steer clear. Okay.
I'm staying clear.
Okay. So this is this is from 2 months ago. Okay, so this is it. All right, so I thought see, I'm already thinking it's 2024. I'm just I'm over it already. All right, boys. Sorry for the wall, but this is important. The video itself, it's self-explanatory, but there's a specific reason why I came to you first. I've been consulting with top organizations on the field of cult psychology during the creation of the project. A contentious debate is currently taking place with the academia about whether influencers like us advertently act as cult leaders. It's imperative for us to delve into this, as far as it has far-reaching consequences for our audiences. You're all likely aware of harmful influencers, Sniper Wolf serving as a recent example. I'm reaching out to you because I believe you are different and thus can't be trusted with sensitive material. The aim is to
No
empower
kidding.
viewers to recognize when their favorite influencers are using manipulative tactics. Given the subtlety of these methods, education is vital. The video serves as a behavioral litmus test. Those who react positively are generally harmless. Those who react negatively could very likely be narcissists or psychopaths. Where's Jake Paul?
No.
Where's Jake Paul when I need him?
Yeah.
Where
Logan Paul.
or Logan Paul? They're
One of
both
them would-
they're both psychopaths apparently.
Yeah. But anyhow.
But one pays people to lose to him on purpose. The other has to wins because he gets publicity and he has energy drink and everything like that. It's like it's good for
Time?
WWE. I'm sorry, I had a cough. WWE does it too hard. Yeah, no. What I need from you, watch the your video. Your honest input will be valuable. This is still a rough draft, so changes can be made. Good influencers. Please recommend ethical influencers who should be informed, so they're not blindsided. Targets. Suggest influencers that might use their platforms
Man, I feel blind.
in a harmful way that should be taken by surprise with this video. Okay, now.
Okay.
Targets. Okay. Let me read that one part. Where is it here?
Play it again, Sam.
No, I'm consulting. A contentious debate is currently taking place within academia about whether influencers like us inadvertently act as cult leaders. It's imperative to us to delve into this, as it has far-reaching consequences for our audiences. The aim is to empower viewers to recognize when their favorite influencers are using manipulative tactics. Given the subtlety of these methods and the education is vital. Targets. Okay. So. Oh. Okay. Hold on. So. So what you're trying to say is a video that you produced. A video that you produced here, because that's the video before this. Like, if you need proof of that, and hold on here. Let's see here. Right here.
Whoa! I'm scared.
Yeah.
Don't tell me Slug is an edited thing.
No. This looks too highly advanced for him. I'm kidding about that. Like, okay, I'm just gonna say this once, and I'm never gonna say this again. Slug, if he actually gets out of his like vaporwave style of editing and everything like that, he could be a good editor. But this isn't it, Chief. Like, this isn't it. The cult experts I've collaborated with have cleared the video. Now I look forward to. So you talk to cults too, right? Like, cause no, cults.
Oh,
not Colton. But this raises me a question, right? And you should probably. I would like to hear your opinion on this, Doug. So he's saying, for number 3, what I need from you is targets. Suggest influencers who may be using their platform in a harmful way and should be taken by surprise with this video. What in the world?
Sorry.
Oh.
Never mind, I'm sorry.
So he's saying that there's their favorite influencers are using manipulative tactics, but yet,
Isn't he doing the same thing?
especially when you look at number 3,
Yeah.
he's basically what I'm saying here is he's trying to bait these guys to snitch on people, like, and I believe if it's for an ethical reason, like, you know, obviously, like, they've been around minors and everything like that, and they're doing stuff with minors and all that, that should be called out. No, that's not snitching. That's just being called out. Like, if they're inadvertently doing manipulative tactics without even knowing, that's not that's just given with the territory of being a YouTuber, a content creator, a live streamer. That, because believe it or not, right now, as I'm speaking to those who are going that are watching this through their phones, tablets, big screen TV. Look, Mom, I'm 6 foot. I wish. Lol. And, like, you know, and they're listening through their headphones or listen through big wide speakers. THX this. All right. I don't agree with the language this has, because I feel like as if this is a manipulative tactic to try to push these people to look into this. Basically sitting there going like, look, here's my video that I made that was signed off by experts. Hindsight, you should probably tell the people who these experts are, and the experts should give you an email or a handwritten letter that signifies that these people are experts in the field of what is basically cult-like psychology.
That's what. Yeah. Do you want to know
to
something?
prove that.
Yeah. Do you want me to say the reason why I don't like when somebody could read up what psychology is, they can't practice it. It is an insult to the practice. And you want to know something, Alpha? It is not easy to become a psychiatrist. You go through a really hard screening, because they try to be very careful who they will give the license to and stuff. Because if you want somebody that is like a sociopath that will have a degree in psychology, you're pretty much fucked. So there's a lot of screening and a lot of trial where they try to, they go valuation through every type of person to have a degree in psychology. So nobody could just become a psychiatrist. Okay? And that's why I'm kind of critical that when people read up on this stuff and try to act like they're experts, it pisses me off.
Oh, and I get that, Doug. Like, I get that a lot. Like, but like,
it's an insult to the practice itself.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing how I feel when people are trying to play lawyer when they're not lawyers.
Well, there's a term for that. It's called armchair lawyer, armchair psychiatrist. Like, look, as much as like, look, listen, I'm gonna say this because when I was in high school, people thought I could play football. Like, they said that with my build, I could honestly be a defenseman. Now, probably not, because my bones hurt. All right, but here's the thing, though. When I did wrestling, I wasn't pro. I wasn't amateur. I was just learning. I was learning how to do it and everything like that. I'm not saying that you should take every it's like what I see with the news, right? I always take every news article with a grain of salt. If there's sources that could point me to the truth of the matter and everything like that, those are the type of people that I could actually sit there and go, okay, I believe that. I could believe that is what happened, and that is the truth. That's the reason why I like watching people that who like, for instance, for the Israel the Israel Gaza conflict right now. I'm listening to independent journalists that who are actually on the field and actually showing proof of what's going on and everything. Like, as much as I like to listen to Mr. Bobby Jones Jr., that who's sitting in his lavish $1 million home talking about videos that are being sent in and showing like only a bit of the context of what that video was actually about and trying to label people like that, there's always going to be misinformation and everything like that. Now, my thing here is he's telling people like, hey, listen, this video that I just made was verified by multiple people that who do studies of cults. I want to see, I hope in the next screenshots that are being shown, or if this is the last of the screenshots, I hope that some of these people that who was in this group DM apparently asked for verification for that, because I want, because at that point I'm gonna sit there and go like, listen, and this is a nuclear take here. I could probably get away with saying this, but there's certain the only reason why most streamers are successful is because without even knowing, they're using a form of psychology that at some times, depending on how you look at it, either from a couch psychologist side or actual PhD, or just a normal Joe that can understand common sense, there is going to be cult-like psychology that happens, and you might not know it immediately. But if someone who has a PhD or that is in the process of getting a PhD that understands that and dumbs it down to a science that people can easily understand, then I could sit there and go, okay, I could understand that I'm using cult-like things. So like that's my whole issue with this in terms of the screenshot right here. Other than also using his own video, that's a criticism of mine that I will say for sure. I would recommend an independent review of what is cult-like psychology that doesn't put streamers as the people who do it, but just as an individual in general, like that. And then ask them like, hey, after you watch this video, would you be able to respond to me and state what your opinion of this is? Because I feel like in some regards there's some content creators that do have cult psychology within their community and all that. You know, that's the type of thing that I would gladly sit there and go like, you know what, okay, that's fair enough. You got someone that who's a certified PhD, you have someone that who's understands psychology. Okay, cool, fine, I'll watch it. I'm not trying to disqualify him immediately about this, because he probably is using sources that are from actual textbooks and everything like that in that one video. And because I don't want to go through it, because we'll be here till like 9 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to do that.
Oh God, yeah, I gotta go to bed.
Damn. Yeah. So like, by the way, people, I encourage all the viewers. If you want to understand what that video is, watch it for yourself and then come back to this timestamp at 12:33, and then ask yourself those questions yourself. Like, except for number 3, because honestly, I feel like that's a very sus question. That's a very sus question. Okay. Okay. So this is another one that says, I'm currently exporting the 5-hour interview. I will send it promptly. The interview contains extreme detail of that an only survivor of Camden could possess, providing unparalleled look into their inner workings of the organization. Additionally, we have substantive body of evidence. This includes written records of conversations between the victims and the abuser, photographs to capture their time together, video clips where the abuser is actively propagating the cult's ideologies. I will let Spencer send it if she's comfortable doing so. Additionally, we have several witnesses, each prepared to testify under oath against Camden in the court of law. It's critical to note that these 7 witnesses represent only a small subset of 100 of children present during Spencer's involvement with the cult. As part of this awareness campaign, the hashtag We Are Real is an initiative aimed at unifying and giving voices to all the children victimized by the cult, making their struggles visible and undeniable in the public eye. Once they come forward, there will be no doubt. And then it says, Spencer, so in regards to evidence, we have an abundance, but they are unable to share too much as we are planning to press charges and want our case to be as legally sound as possible, but I can share these. The screenshots are after myself and my friend left. She has a recruitment page up, and someone had asked if we were still looking for people. When we said no, it's a cult. This is how one of his followers reacted, threatening us. We also have screenshots of Camden himself responding, and also having him having one of the girls threaten my 4-year-old. Ugh, God. Okay.
At the 4-year-old.
Okay, so this should have been done to the police. It should have been just like, hey, listen. Look, this is Mama Max, this is GodCult, whoever you are. Whoever your name is right now at this point. We have a situation. This is an interview with a survivor, and we want her. And she was open enough to talk about her story and the behind the scenes stuff and everything like that. We have we are in the process of currently putting charges together and officially charging them. We will provide updates when we can, but we would respectfully ask you guys to put you are real in your bios and everything like that. That would have been totally understandable. And like this right here, this is like he's using cult like strategies. Or nine. Okay, I take that back. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take that back real quick. He's using business tactics.
Cult-like strategies.
Not cult-like strategies. He's using business-like strategies that, for lack of the better word, can work if he wasn't he wasn't like aggressively trying to push this. Like, you know, like this feels like a PR thing. Like, and I understand if the victims of this, like if Spencer wasn't trying to like do a full spread of this and everything, like I understand that's totally understandable. I would get why they would ask Mama Max to like share the information out there and everything like that. That's fine. I'm totally okay with that. I'm totally okay with anyone who's been abused and sexually violated, having their story being told as a way of healing and also putting out the awareness that this is happening. Like asking people for action is one thing, but also doing the actions at the same time is another big thing that I'm a champion about. I rather people actually do the active duty to talk about it and actually go do all the 9 yards. Like, you know, donate to charities that help these people that who actually like get permission from their local PDs to like literally go into these in the middle of these calls with these like house calls or hotel calls, and for these older men or even younger men too in some regard, trying to get an underage booty call here, and they come in and they make that boy suffer. Like, they make that boy suffer and they put him in behind bars. Now he's the property of Bubba, and and he's also the rest of Cell Block A, you know, property, you know.
Hey, Bubba.
Like I'm gonna keep repeating this. Any type of pedophile, any type of R-worder, everything that does that type of stuff, that who puts all these kids in a stressful environment, and making them do things that they shouldn't be even doing until they're old enough to actually make those damn decisions. They should suffer. That's my take. And if this gets taken down, hey, look, you know what? Okay, fine, I'll censor it. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna be totally fine by saying that, but I'm just here to say this. This isn't the way to go by it. You need to actually tell people, like, you need to like I said, scrap the whole video. Just do one simply sitting right in front of the thing and convey your heart about this. Be passionate about it. Not just sitting there using your YouTube voice. They're going, all right, now listen, this is what we're going to do. Right now, you're going to do exactly what I say. See, now that's just basically trying to say that's basically like you've seen the space, the Hannibal Lecter meme. Not
the liver was tenderized.
No, I'm talking about the comedian, where the guy was like doing a stand-up bit, and he sits there, goes whack, and then the guy shoots him, and then he looks all confused and sit there, goes, "Who killed Hannibal?" Like that guy.
Wasn't me.
Yeah. Like that's the type of thing that you're sitting there going like, okay, I want you to do this, and they don't do it, and then you're basically pointing the gun at him and just sit there go like, no, you're gonna have to do it or else you by result of silence don't approve of this, and you don't give a fuck about all those kids that are being trafficked and everything like that. That's the type of bullshit that I don't like. Just because we don't talk about it doesn't mean we're not for it or against it.
Yeah. Well, anyhow, oh my god.
I'm reaching out. Okay, bud. You have a good one, Doug.
All right. Everybody have a good night, all right? Take care.
Say bye, Doug. All right, but like, okay, I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to, like, I've been more than one talking tonight, and that's fine. But it's because like I want to keep going through this video, and he was tired, so I'm gonna let him do his thing. Let's see here. Charlie, I noticed, and sometimes it's our last interaction. While I'm aware that you have a full schedule, I want to reach out again. Please accept my apologies. Our recent topics of conversation have been challenging, but the sensitive nature of these issues underscores the importance of our dialogue. Your influence is significant. It carries a weight that could contribute greatly to the welfare of many children. Even short engagement from you of the subject could yield meaningful results. There's no obligations for you to cover the subject, but just even a few hours of your time for an interview could make a substantial difference. Can we possibly schedule 15 minutes with you to discuss this further for an initial call? I'm reaching out again because the voices of child survivors cannot be ignored. I've shared their stories with you because I believe in your Okay, so now this... Okay, hold on. Hold on, Mama Max. Okay, we need to have a real conversation here, okay? This is becoming more demanding. You're not being passive about it. And by passive, I mean, the more you get aggressive about it, the more like, hey, I'm just checking in, just seeing if you want to, hey man, I know it's been a while, but we want you to talk about this. Please, can you please talk about this? Please understand we're determined to be heard and will continue to seek influencers who have the power to do something heroic. Watch the attached video and acknowledge their plight is all we're asking right now. I hope you will not let us down. That's a problem. If your expectations is for someone who has a substantial amount of viewers, who has more viewership than you do, like, hold on. Let's look at Moisty's channel here.
I was an extra in the Hunger Games.
14.1 million viewers. Viewership. $762,000. Yes, that's a let me see here. That's a huge ass difference. Okay, that's like at least 13 12 let's see here. Hold on. 14. That's almost about like 12 million 48,000 people. Like, he has a full plate. Like, asking someone of his size to do something like this and then saying, I hope you will not let us down. It's not very poggers at all. It's not okay. Like, you say you do all this work and everything like that. Why are you not presenting it to senators? Why are you not presenting it to the House of Representatives? Because that actually would be cool. That would actually be even more cooler. Because there's a couple of senators. And it doesn't matter if you're a Republican or a Democrat. There's a couple of senators that I've known for years that actually has covered these who has constantly went to the negotiation table time and time again about this said topic, and they actually have the power, they have the ability to do something about it. And that number is growing slowly. Now, is it going to have to be a conservative number to actually stop this? Unfortunately, yes. I do believe it has to be a conservative number. More conservatives in the Senate and the House to actually pass some of these legislations that would basically put these guys in the booty house for life and the possibility of no parole. Like that type of stuff. But this shit right here, I hope you won't let us down. That tells me you're trying to put the gun back of Moist's back and sit there and go, hey, listen. If you don't talk about this, that says more about you than it does us. Because we're superheroes and we're trying to protect the world. That's my problem. That's my issue with all this. It's just a minute 30. Please give it a watch at your earliest convenience and let me know your response ASAP.
Share growing concerns that has been eclipsed by your usual online interactions. I respect you as an individual. I believe you are fundamentally a good man. I would not be reaching out to you if I thought otherwise. However, our community, and by extension our society, faces a critical imbalance in its focus and priorities. We are living in an era where the
Oh my god. No. Oh. You had to pull the boogie, or not the boogie, EDP 445 clip. Oh no. He just wanted a cupcake, alright? The man just wanted a cupcake. That dude's gonna burn in hell anyway, so what's the point? I'm gonna make fun of him. Oh, I was just hungry, I just wanted a cupcake.
Exploitation of children, a subject of grave importance, is alarmingly overlooked, neglected by the spotlight that's instead cast on topics like Sniper Wolf. While such content has its relevance, my intention in reaching out to you, especially through private channels like Discord, was to foster a private approach to address these serious matters. Unfortunately, your silence has left me with no choice but to resort to more public forms of communication. This, in of itself, is symptomatic of a larger problem. This lack of dialogue among creators is not just an internal community issue. It has far-reaching consequences, especially in our battle against the
7,602K subscribers. Look at how many viewers you have right now. You're about to hit 1,000K. In the span of, I forget what time this video came out. This came out about at 3. So within 6 hours, 12 hours. Within 12 hours, this video came out. That's something. You have 9.5K people liking this video. It's like, bro. If you're not that confident in doing this publicly for the fans and everything like that, and actually asking your community to help you with this, that's a problem. That is a big problem to me. And by the way, I don't know what editing tools that Slug has used and everything for this video, but also this makes you too matte. That's something that I've noticed throughout the video. In exchange for less graininess, he made you too matte. So you look like you're in the projector that you're posting clips of and everything like that behind you. But what another thing is you're using lighting that a little bit I recommend a little bit of overlight and a little bit of underlight. So like kind of like it's a crisscross system, but your overlight should be more on the top right of you and also on the top left of you, so that way you have like it's a diagonal look of that, and then depending on how you angle it, you could angle it enough to where you don't have a shadow constantly of where your hair is being pitched under your forehead and everything like that. It's like that's another criticism right there. I've given more criticisms about the editing than I actually honestly have said about this video, like in general, just like the reaction of this video. So it's like I'm trying to be as genuine as possible and try not to make it about make it all about you, but I'm just keep repeating the things that I'm saying, like, why is this not being taken seriously in terms of your life? Like, are you contacting senators and everything like that? Are you doing that? Like, that's the reason why I want a conversation with you. Like, you want a conversation with Moist Critical? Why don't you just have a conversation with a smaller creator, or a similar sized creator talking about this? Not in just this like super like V for Vendetta type of editing and everything like that, like using cult like tactics for this video project.
Spread of disinformation. The digital landscape we navigate is already rife with misleading narratives and half-truths, and until AI is perfected, the problem is only set to intensify with advancing technologies. This scenario is further exacerbated by the motivations of the most rich and powerful in the tech world. Their relentless pursuit of profit, occasionally at the expense of human welfare and ethical considerations, is steering us toward a precarious future. As creators, we are positioned uniquely to counteract these troubling trends. Our role extends beyond content creation. We must actively engage in safeguarding our audience, particularly the young and impressionable. While this video addresses the responsibility of influencers, my future endeavors aim to challenge the larger forces at play, the wealthy and powerful architects of these very systems. In order to effectively confront these giants, our efforts must be unified.
Challenge your audience. Come on, man. Like, why is this a cry for Moist to do it? Like let me put it this way. 1,000 voices is more than one voice. You have 7,602,000 subscribers. That's a lot of voices. Like, what's because he has 13,000 what was the number here again? 13,000 362,000 subscribers more than you. Like, he's at this point, he is in the top 1%, honestly, and that's me being honest. He's in that top 1%. I feel like, because if you felt like, I wonder if you actually did talk to like other bigger creators like Markiplier or Jacksepticeye or stuff like that, then I wouldn't have no big deal about this being a something to be shared about and everything, right? I feel as if this is you're just being selective in your fruit. You try. It's like when you get a big bag of Dum-Dums, right? You try. No matter how many times you try to fish out that blue raspberry Dum-Dum, you're always gonna get the coconut or the butterscotch lollipop, right? So it's kind of like that. Like, you can't really pick and choose your flavors forever. Eventually they're going to run out of flavors, and now you got to go to this flavor, you got to go to that flavor. This is what I'm talking about. This is why I can't understand why he's trying to get all these guys, all these people, like Mr. Beast in the last video, like all those people, like Jacksepticeye, like all these types of people that have millions and millions and millions of people watching their content. And you know what they're doing? They're doing goofy shit, because you want to know why? Because they want to get their fans want to release from this world. They want to release. I'm honestly, I'm done watching this. I'm honestly done watching this. Yeah. Like, if I could honestly, if I could, make a final stance on this, and this is what I'm gonna say. In terms of Slug actually did, without the context of the video and everything like that, being subjective matter, it was an okay video. It was like, I'll give him a 7 out of 10. Like, it was an okay video. Like, it wasn't the most extraordinary video. But, like, in terms of Mama Max, like, this video was too over the top in terms of the topic. Like, this video was too over the top for this type of video style to be used. This should have been done with a basic, like, you're sitting right behind your background and you just let, like, it's such a simple edit. It's such a simple edit. Like, even I can do it blindfolded. Like, honestly, like, people like me that who watch these types of videos, that who see that style all the time, they're not going to look at that video. They're going to watch like 5 seconds of that video, and they're going to sit there and go, I haven't learned anything. And they're going to skip halfway through the video. They're going to watch the middle of it, where you're basically explaining to people, like, hey, Moist, please talk to me, because I really want to get rid of this problem today. Like, he's going to be the fix-it-all. Like, Mr. Beast, unfortunately, ain't going to be the fix-it-all. Moist is not going to be the fix-it-all. Marcus Brown, Unbox Therapy, you name it, even Ray William Johnson, as far as I'm concerned, they're not going to fix it. The only person you're going to fix it with is if you start a revolution from the local level and it grows into the state level. Then you would have people who do shit like EDP did. People who absolutely take advantage of little fucking girls, little fucking boys, men and women, for no reason other than for their pleasure and not for their safety. I don't like these people. I don't like the type of people that exist in this world when it comes to that. Like, there's two people that you don't fuck with. Mothers and children. That is exactly my problem. So, honestly, and I've been saying it since an hour ago. Mama Max, if you want to talk, I'm a DM away. Because I'm quite curious of why this was being implemented. Why certain scenes were this. Like, I want to go through this video detail by detail with you, and just understand why. In terms of like, look, I don't like the dude. He doesn't like me. At the end of the day, this stream wasn't supposed to be was super serious, and it sucks that I have to be super serious about it, because this video pissed me off. And not in the way that Mama Max thinks is going to be for the greater good. No. It's my criticism of why this was made. Like, I'm sorry, y'all, but that's just my feelings on it. So, I'm gonna get off. But before I get off, once again, go check out my boys Gutter Drunk. They're about. I've seen some stuff on their on the Twitters, on the YouTubes. They're coming back, and I'm looking forward to it, because these guys have been sober for a long time, very, very long time. I've gotten to know most of them. I've gotten to know Ben Gravy, who's now a full-on pro surfer, which is cool. It's all about sobriety and everything like that. You know, it's not being all gimmicky about it and everything like that that changed these people. It's because they listened to people and they got the raw story, and they finally realized, hey, maybe this wasn't for me. Maybe this isn't for me. And this is why I quit doing this. This is why I quit drinking. This is why I quit doing drugs. This is why I did that. That's the type of people I respect. But anyway, next week we'll hopefully I will have a stream for you guys before the 30th, because that Friday, that is when my month-long vacation begins, where I'll still be streaming to a degree. I'll be doing gaming streams more. I won't be doing any topic streams or anything like that. It's just we're gonna talk. We're just gonna talk and shop like the boys, you know. We're gonna do our thing. We're gonna have a good time and everything like that. It'll be mostly on the Twitch and the Kick channels, which are linked below, if anything. So, and also, you guys, the Discord will be. I'm just gonna make sure I don't have any. I will be deleting the Discord, or at least deleting most of the rooms in the Discord. So I'll be hanging out in there during the Christmas time and everything like that, where you guys get to hang out with me and everything like that and all that. If you want the Discord, just DM me on Twitter, or just at me at Twitter, and I'll try to remember myself and do that. But I'm the Alpharez, and this has been the Alpha on Air podcast, saying peace, love, chicken grease, everything is holy. It's Tim Tebow.